Let's see how loud this is. Doesn't look too terrible. Welcome to 999, starting again. Why do I know these things? Where am I? You have been chosen. Ice that won't. Have you heard the story of 1,500 victims? Gansfeld. This about God, or maybe it's about the devil. The nonary game. The non-binary game. Oh, I'm still dropping frames. No. That sucks. Seek a doctor. Oh, seek a door. Sorry. Do I have ginger tea for all the reading? Oh, for my throat? I thought you meant for nausea. Nausea. This is really going for it. Now it's time. Let our game begin. Seek the doctor door. Yeah. I do not know why the internet is being kooky, but maybe we should delete some save data. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I'm returning to the title screen. Alrighty, y'all. I'm sorry about the frames dropping. I do not know what's going on, but great news is this is like kind of just a point and click adventure. Yeah, you meant for my voice. I get you. I do have Vocal Zone up here, which I could use. Well, let's hope that this too shall pass, this whole stream dropping thing. Creating save data. Please select a save slot. I have it here. Finish saving prologue. This game is fiction. All names, characters, and incidents portrayed are fictitious. There's 2 modes, novel and adventure. You can switch in and out of them interchangeably. Yeah, it just bums me out when stuff like that happens. Ewan. It's like, There's just nothing I can do about it. 9. 8. Oh my god. Now we're down to 7? 6? And then 5? What's next? 4 and 3? We might be aboard. I remember them talking about the Titanic last time I played. You think it might wrap around? That would be pretty good, honestly. Excuse me, oh my goodness. Hey, young servo, good to see you. Okay. A loud noise startled Junpei awake, and his eyes snapped open.
What the?
Oh, I forgot that this is kind of voiced. As they adjusted to the light, he realized that he didn't recognize his surroundings. With a crack, Junpei's head connected with something metal. He rolled over and threw out his hands to steady himself, but he found himself groping at empty air.
Whoa!
His balance lost, and his still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on. Junpei tumbled down to the cold, gray floor.
Ouch! God damn it! What the hell?
This audio sounds so crunchy, but it's because it's like Nintendo DS audio, I think.
I fell pretty far. That really hurt.
I think this game is somewhat voiced.
Damn, my eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head.
Like when we're doing exploration stuff, I don't think they voice the people.
Wait, that's not it. An earthquake. But it's shaking too fast for that. Anyway.
This is gonna make me ill.
Where
I hope this stops. Oh, thank God.
Wait, it stopped?
Ah, thank God. Can I click on
What's
stuff?
that sound?
Oh, not yet. I can't click on stuff yet. I don't hear anything. Oh, 5.
That's 5.
Or, wait, could it also be a Japanese symbol too? Could this be like te or something? I don't have my Japanese hiragana chart out.
What's this 5 mean? It won't open. What's this? Is this keeping the door shut? Hey!
You gonna
hello?
bruise your hand like that?
Is anyone there? Open the door!
The Nintendo DS love using flashing lights to indicate that you're like doing something forceful. They did that all the time in the Ace Attorney franchise.
What the hell is this?
It's a sick ass watch, dude.
It doesn't look like one. 5. That's the same as the door. What? How do I take this off? Maybe pushing something on this will work?
I should have worn a buffalo check plaid today. Well, I am kind of matching Junpei though.
Nothing. Damn. Guess I'll have to force it off.
I think you have other issues aside from somebody put a watch on me. You're gonna break your hand, stupid.
No good. This stupid thing won't come
Yeah,
off.
accidental cosplay. I should have put a big chunky watch on.
What the hell is the deal with this thing? Where am I? And why the hell am I here?
99 is the name of the first one-off game. When it became more widely known, it became the Zero Escape
Why?
games, yeah.
What the hell happened to me? My head. Huh.
Isn't there something that's like, oh, this is adventure screen? Should I hit the R1 button to see the novel or whatever?
This is... Hold on. Am I on a ship?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see anything.
So many questions, right? This game was like endless
If only It wasn't
questions.
so dark outside.
Oh yeah, the water starts coming in.
Oh,
I forgot
you've
about
gotta
that.
Be kidding me. What the hell is going on here?
So funny.
What the hell? God damn it! Hey, anyone!
Hey,
Is
Centauri.
anyone there? Come on, if you're there, say something.
This music. Absolutely wild.
It's not stopping.
Yep, you're gonna die here.
Not good. Not good at all. Okay, I need to find a way out and fast.
I love these little slices. It's giving Ace Attorney. Seek a way out. Yeah, this is a fun immersive ride in that I am immersed from in water. That's where my camera is. Okay, cool. Back. Operations during an escape. During an escape, you're restricted to an area. Your goal: search around to uncover how to unlock the door. There are items and hints in the room that'll help you escape. Use the cursor to select a location you find suspicious and search the room. Use L1 or R1 to walk around the room. Oh. Because I don't know what the L1 button is on the thing. Left stick controls. Move the left stick during an escape to use the cursor. Ah, yes. Use square to speed up the movement, X to search. Okay, well, we're going to check out this thing. About items. Once you've obtained an item, you'll be able to go to the item screen. Much drama, so effects, right? Pressing triangle will take you to the item screen. A note from the bulletin board. We'll search it. The note's got a filled in red triangle and an empty red triangle and a blue filled in triangle and a blue empty triangle. Oh yeah, I remember this being kind of a pain in the ass to rotate. Okay. Investigate with item. The item visible in the lower left is currently in hand. When you close the item screen, the last selected item will be in hand. If you hold an item while investigating the room, you may trigger a reaction. Try switching out items in hand and search different places. Press up to quickly change between items. Okay. Let's just check out this thing. A picture frame. An old picture frame. There's a picture of a ship in it. There's screws keeping the back on. Oh, the screws keeping the back of the picture frame on. Interesting. Well, I need a screwdriver of some sort, I think. Doesn't seem like there's anything hidden on the sink. This is the only drain in this room. There's a towel next to the sink. Oh, there's nothing on top of the shelf. A bulletin board. There's nothing on it. Okay. Oh, this is as far as I can tell a pole that is attached to the bed. Okay. There's a pair of simple chairs next to the table. The water's already up to the chair. Water just keeps pouring in through the window. Oh, yeah. Sure looks like there's something on the board, right? Yeah. There you go. I heard that Chaperone is in Fortnite. How about that? It's like a waterfall. I don't think shoving something into the window is going to stop the water. In other words, if I don't want to die, I need to find a way out of this room. I have to figure this out. What about this table? That's a table. Water is pouring onto it like a little waterfall. I don't see anything useful there. Okay, I remember this being a pain in the ass. You have to like check every pillow. There's a blue briefcase on top of the bed. What about this pillow? Can't see the bottom of the ladder. Oh man, the water supply is already at the bottom of the bed. Shut up. Who's the pillow? I can keep looking until the cow's gone home. All I'm gonna find up here is that pillow. Damn it. Isn't there anything else I could use? I remember something being under a pillow. There's a pipe at the other end of the bed. There's nothing up top. Well, we'll check this. No dice. It's locked tight. Let's see if there's anything in the keyhole. Small keyhole. If I want to open the briefcase, I need to fill it with a key. Here we are at the middle bunk. There's nothing useful here. Are you sure? There's a blue briefcase on top of the bed. Anything else? I swear to God, there was like something under a pillow. I remember that. Hey, Bex, how are you? I hope you're doing well. How is life treating you? Oh, I guess I can save. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's save. Shwing. Okay, let's check the pot and things. Oh, wait, can I check the pillow from here? This is the middle of the bunk bed. Can I check this one from here? No, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what a middle bunk looks like. Why? Okay. It's so good to see you, Bex. I hope life is treating you well. Let's see what's in this lid. Well, let's see if there's anything in here. Huh? Looks like there is. It's a blue key. A key? Yeah, there's a little blue key in the bottom of this pot. Odd. And thank you, Clamp, for gifting a sub out to the Pink Pony Club. I appreciate that. And hello, Black. Good to see you, too. I've been well, yes. I got a lot of stuff done today. I've been working in the basement today, trying to clear things out. I did some vice presidential duties as well today. I'm the vice president of my local community organization, so today I dealt with some stuff that was kind of tough, but you know what? It worked out really well in the end. And then I made dinner. You changed jobs and life has been so busy. Life is life indeed. Life is amazing for me. It's so good to see you, Bex. I'm so glad to see that you're still around. I'm very happy to hear that. What are you doing now? What's your work like? There's a small key here. This key is pretty small. Definitely not for a door. What's it for then? The key is blue. Is it supposed to open something blue? Maybe. Anything else? Nothing in here. I'm looking at a pot lid. Okay. Let's open this. This is the door to the stove. Well, it opens easily enough. Sure wish the door to get out of here was that easy to open. We got the screwdriver. That solves the mystery of whether or not the stove has been used before. What's this? It looks red. It's a screwdriver. A normal screwdriver. Can you believe it, Ewan? So that's Slurm 316, you remember? Remember? Bex is from the OG days, if some newer folks may not know Bex. Bex is from the olden days when I used to play a lot of Jackbox and all that stuff 10 years ago. All right, let's combine this with that. Boom. Well, the screwdriver got those screws off easy enough, and here's the picture. Okay, now I just gotta turn this around enough. Okay, cool. And then this was... So 7... 4, 6, 3, 7, 4, 6, 3. 7, 4, 6, 3, 7, 4, 6, 3, 7, 4, 6, 3, 7, 4, 6, 3. All right, let's put in a number, please. I gotta put the key. Oh. Okay. There we go. Swanky blue. Perfect. 746 fully. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Thank you so much for giving that sub you into Bex. I appreciate that. I'm an OG, brah. Indeed, Bex. So I did this thing about 3 years ago, Bex, where I was doing a new game every day for all of January. It was out of control. This is one of the games I did, and I actually quite liked it. I just didn't have time that year to get back to it, and so I'm finally getting back to it now. So you get to see it from the very beginning. I'd love to know what your new job is. Are you liking it at least? 7463. Okay, let's change these. 7, 4, 6. Oops. Shoot. Shoot. It didn't work. That didn't work. Okay. Oh, I think I need something. I need to get like a letter from something that's red or something. I think I only have half the information for this puzzle. Unfortunately. Yeah, look at this bull crap. There's some hangers on a pole. For anyone curious, Ziff did gift me all 3 games. Ah, yes, of course, Bex, you know, for gift subs. Now, for Clamp and Ewan. Clamp, what card would you like me to pull to celebrate that gift sub you gave out to the Pink Pony Club? And Bex, it seems like Ewan has given you the idea. I have a bunch of cute little cards, like a little frog that tells you affirmations or some cool stuff with crows and stuff like that. You can pick out any one of those cards and I will read it to you. Okay, let's curtain is already open. Okay, so I checked on that. Let's check this. It's just like the blue briefcase. The closets. What about these things? These aren't drawers or anything. Okay. Darn it. Oh, Boise. There's the water coming in. What about this thing? That's nothing. Is there nothing behind this? What's important? I remember there being like a key under a bunk bed or something. Maybe it's on this side. Maybe it's these stripy bunks. I've got it. If I pull off these sheets and shove them in the window, maybe that'll stop the water. All right, window, let's see how you like this. Shoot, that's not gonna happen. It does not contain actionable medical and financial advice. Wormy is the best. Your new job is in the National Health System Advisor. And what? I pick a card? Pick number 4. Okay, well, let's just say that's maybe the Green Witches card. So they're like this, Bex. Let me show you. Got this deck, which has cool little crows that tell you fun things. And we've got these little frog ocean cards. So the ocean creatures can tell you nice things. Stuff like that. Enjoy the nap. I hope this isn't stressing you out, Pesto. Oh, I think I understand the perspective I'm looking at now. I think I can look at the pillow from this side and I get something out of it. Well, I can reach his bunk. I might as well look through it. Huh? Damn, nothing here. Oh, maybe this one? There it is. Okay. Memo from bed. Rotate. Here we go. There we are. We're rotated now. The ocean, you live by the sea and you love the sea. You got it. Huh? Is that Stella? Let's get... Oh, okay. You've got the polite declaration crab. That little crabby there. And it says you can move in whatever direction you need to, Bex, to accomplish your goals. It's time for you to get out there, claim what's yours, and stay in your power. And I'll tell you a little more about this crab too on page 19. Hopefully we won't drown and die in the meantime. Oh snap, I'm not Delight. I think you're a Delight. You may not be polite. But... So, it says, crabs can move in all directions, backwards, forwards, and sideways. This animal will help you choose the action best for the moment. Sometimes lateral movement is better than no movement. Trust the direction that you are guided to take. Try something different, Bex. It's important to be balanced and continue to move as you progress to your next phase. So make sure you're clear about what your needs are or what you want in any exchanges. There you go. It's essential to speak your needs, but don't leave the other person leaving diminished or fearful. You do not have crabs. Well, let's hope not. Okay, full square. Oh boy, okay. For the blue one, full square. Empty triangle. Full, oh shoot. This is a notebook kind of game, isn't it? Where's my notebook? This is a notebook game. Hold on. Let's see here. Well, it's so delightful to see you again, Bex. What made you think to come back to Twitch? What brought you back? Where you're like, I wonder how Tina's doing. Alrighty, we've got build in square. This, and then for blue, it then goes filled in triangle, and then empty triangle. Okay. Oh yeah, I believe that. So that's the blue stuff. Let's go to the blue book again, or the blue thingy. Okay. So I didn't look at the key. Oh shoot. Here he goes. Okay. So that would be 0, 2, 6, 3. I bet we get a red key for this. I guess I'm gonna have to find the right 3 numbers or 4 numbers. Okay, 0, 2, 6, 3. That seems to have done it. All right, let's see if these numbers work. A turn of the key, and hey, it looks like it's working. My favorite scene is basically holding a card with crabs on it. Indeed. Yeah, you saw that I was live. You're off till Sunday. You thought you'd pop in. How wonderful. Thank you for coming by. I'm still doing my old thing. You know, the same old playing video games for folks. Although I'm working on making a game show, but it probably won't be around for another 6 months to a year. Because I'm putting a lot of effort into it. My brother's making music for it. I want to have a little stage, a set for it. I'm doing too much. But I think it'll be fun when it's done. I want it. I told my brother the other day, I want this to be the best thing I've ever done. So I'm excited for that. But I have nothing to show you for it, except for these glasses. I do have this as part of the costume I'm going to wear. So there's that. A notebook kind of game. Does it have Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling in it? I hope so too. All right, let's open this up. Blink. Yes, it opened. Looks like there's something in here. What is this? A file? File screen. If you find any documents or notes, information contained in them will be available on the file screen. Press the right button to open the file screen. All right, let's see what's in this file. Digital roots. Let's see here. Compute a digital root with the following steps. First, add all the numbers in the question to another. You end up with something greater than the single digit number. Add the digits to one another. For instance, if you have a double digit number, like 11, you would add the number in the tens place, the number in the ones place. So it'd end up being 2. I'm doing my thing, yeah. I think my thing is doing too much, but I'm having fun with it at least. Keep adding digits in this manner until you have a single digit answer. That final single digit is your digital root. Digital root is 6, 7, 8 would be... 13 plus 8 is 1, which should be 3. Yeah. The digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 would be... Oh Christ, do we really have to do this? 3 and 3 is 6. Plus 4 is 10. 1 is just 1. Okay. I see. So we just keep adding numbers until I get a single digit number. Oh, it looks like there's something on the back of this file thing. A notebook, a pen, a calculator, and a stack of key cards. Huh? Looks like some kind of key cards. There's a number written on each card. 6, 7, 8. Does that mean something? Okay, sure. But where's my red key? New material has been added to the file screen. Calculator. Press that button to open the calculator. It can calculate a digital route, which is important to the progression of the story. Anything else here? Doesn't look like there's anything else in the briefcase. Well, I need the key. I guess not. Well, what about the ding dang red thingy? What about the red one? The middle bunk is within my reach. Nothing useful on it. I can see from down here is the underside of the top bunk. Oh yeah, don't I go up? There's a ladder that goes from the floor to the ceiling so you can get to all 3 bunks. Well, worst case scenario, I can just climb up there. Yeah, right, like that's gonna work. Get your ass up there. Right now. Ay. Driving me. This man is driving me crazy. So we found the little piece of paper there. Can't bring myself to call this a bed. It feels like a board with a sheet on it. It's pretty flat. Nothing else under the pillow. It's got light blue and white stripes. Kind of reminds me of the Argentinian soccer team. We all do too much. You called your table a feckin' cockwomble because you stubbed your toe. Do not diminish yourself. I see. Well, at least I would never call myself a feckin' cockwomble. But you're always so creative with the cursing. It's the ladder that takes it to the top bunk. Oh, I know there's another key in here. Maybe we don't need the key. Maybe we can just input the code. The number of the dial is 0101. Okay. There's a small key right next to the dial. Hello, Jackie. Good to see you. There's nothing useful here. There's a blue briefcase on top of the bed. There's some pipes down at the end of the bed. Is there anything else in here? Oh, maybe I can use the screwdriver on some stuff? This is totally a stove. Nothing inside, though. There's gotta be something I can screw drive on. Can I use a screwdriver on... Oh, do we just not have the screwdriver? Oh, what the hell is all this? Okay. Wild. This is the calculator. Fun. I ran out of time as well myself. Ran out of time to shower. I really want to shower before the show, and because I'm covered in dust and stuff. Yeah, the Irish, they do have quite the way with words, don't they? I'm so glad you could see the stream. I wish I was performing better. I feel like I could be doing better, perhaps. There's nothing in the sink. Oh, this pole is part of the bed, right? Oh yeah, what about this thing? Oh yeah, I forgot about this thing. There we go, it's a miroir, finally. A small red key. Perfect. Okay, now we know what to do.
Probably hold on to this key. Oh, what's up with my face? I look like a zombie.
Maybe we're already dead. Hey, Astro Boy, good to see you. It's 999. It's an angel number, you know. But we are, I believe, captive on a ship that is currently sinking. So maybe there's some devilry too. You finally had the energy to shower, but your cousin just had teeth pulled and was worried it was infected. So you did a lot of phone calls and check-ins, and it's past 3 now. Yeah, maybe for the best. I'm gonna wake up and take a shower tomorrow, Jackie. I think you should do the same. Astro Boy, I hope you're doing well today. Do you like point-and-click games? Do you like puzzles? Do you like that kind of thing?
Man, what the hell happened to me?
This guy's like I look terrible, and it's like, oh, that's what I see in the mirror every day anyway.
I left work, headed back to my apartment, and
Is sinking in heaven because we are holy, and D because the angel knows.
And
Exactly. And then we got kidnapped.
I'm back. Not like anyone will respond.
That is a fun thing to say to your own apartment when no one's there.
Man, work was rough today.
Also, cool to say that to no one as well.
Huh? A breeze. Huh, that's weird. Did I leave that open?
I would be so freaked out if any window in my house was open. We
Everything looks
never
okay.
open these windows. Anything story driven, so you're interested in this? This is a wild one. This one has 6 different endings. And it's encouraged to like go through and get them all. Use novel mode? How do I switch to that, Ziff?
I must have forgotten to close it.
Or is it there? Whoa. Oh, is this it? Okay. He closed the window. Okay. Then it happened. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh my god. What? Junpei turned and found himself face to mask with a man dressed in all black. The man wore a deep hood and a bulky gas mask. His face was entirely hidden.
Who were...
Suddenly, he couldn't finish. Junpei tried to yell, but all he could manage was a strangled croak. You, but with Dream Daddy, you got 2 out of 6 dads. I also tried out Dream Daddy a little while back. I think for New Year, New Game every day when I tried this one out too. And which daddies did you like best? There was one that worked at the coffee shop. He was the most appealing to me. That's you daily. Work was rough today. Throw off the bra, take off the makeup, and chill. Exactly. And then this guy shows up and you're like, who the hell? Who did I date? I don't know if I got so far as to actually go on a date, but it was probably the coffee shop guy. He seemed like the sweetest. The room is filling with gas.
I can't...
But the window is open. Junpei collapsed to the floor, a crumpled heap of limbs like a discarded puppet. Too late, he noticed the white smoke that was quickly filling his apartment. That is Matt. Yeah, he was a total cutie. I was intrigued in the blonde guy, but there was a lot of children involved in his relationship. There was a lot of... and creepy children as well. I was like, I don't know about this. These children seem haunted. A small object shaped distressingly like a grenade sat on the floor in front of his face, hissing. The white smoke poured out of it at an incredible rate. The smoke had grown so thick that the details of Junpei's apartment began to fade into the white haze. He could feel his mind begin to fade as well, a white haze that was not the smoke creeping into the edges of his vision. I see.
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen.
I think it's funny they describe his character as a man. It's like, you have no idea. They got a voice modulator and a mask on and a cloak. This person could have absolutely no gender at all. Or every gender. You never know. You stayed away from that man. You don't trust people that could pull out the color pink. I do love pink myself. But he looked too good in that polo. A rasping voice wormed its way out of the gas mask. So Ziff is saying the novel mode is a workaround they made in the PC port. Due to the DS having 2 screens, the text would be on like the second screen. I see. That makes sense. I'm magic? You can still shower? Okay. Have a good shower, Jackie. In Dream Daddy, you like the goth dude. He seemed interesting, yeah. You bought your first pink shirt last year. I bet you look fantastic in it. I gotta see you in that. Next time you wear it, you gotta tell me. At me. Be like, Tina, wearing a pink shirt, come by. Consider it as a privilege. A rasping voice wormed its way out of the gas mask. It was cold and harsh and distorted in some way Junpei couldn't put his finger on.
To participate in the game.
This is the original Saw. Gotta iron it. Oh my god, I have so many shirts I have to iron too.
The memory game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
Okay. That was the last thing Junpei remembered. The white smoke overpowered him. The masked man faded from his vision, and he felt his consciousness fall away into the white mist.
That's right. That guy with the gas mask. That son of a bitch must have taken me here. When I get my hands on him...
He ground his teeth in frustration and strained to remember anything about the attacker's figure. My man, you are drowning. Your cabin is filling with water quickly. I think we can plot revenge if we survive.
Well, I guess there's no way to know if that
Also,
was
it
me
looks
or not.
like his hand looks really gaunt. I wonder how long he's been out. The voice had been cold and mechanical, likely passed through a voice changer, and the body had been covered in a thick cloak.
Just who was that? They said you have been chosen.
Okay, now we're using, non-binary protons. Pronouns, I appreciate it. What might it mean? That was
What
beyond
the
him.
hell is going on? Why me?
Yeah, a good bit of this is voiced, and then there's some stuff. I think there might be some stuff in exploration with the voiced. So, playing the game was against you being a gay lady, but it was cute. Gay ladies can be daddies too. Yeah, if you make your own daddy, indeed, you can do that. But you know what game is gay as hell that I'm loving, and I know as Drew Boy loves as well, is Hades 2. I'm playing it on Wednesday now, Bex. Just had our first bath scene. I lost my mind. Lost my minds. Could not speak, could not breathe. Then I was screaming. Not binary protons slap so hard. They do. Who did I get it with? I got it with Hecate. That was the first person I could take to the bath. And I was like falling out of my chair, like, ah! Too beautiful. It was a vision. No, I wanted it to be with Nem. When it's with Nem, you're never going to hear the end of it. You're never going to hear the end of it. Everyone is so stunning and beautiful in that game. And I finally met, as Drew Boy, I finally met the character you have the hots for as well. I don't want to spoil too much of the game for folks who might be playing or something, but I did meet your favorite character. And I agree, he is very cute. His hair is precious. I'm a daddy, I'm not looking for one, says Bex. As if there's a game for an awkward Irish lesbian. I'm saying Hades 2. Have you seen anything of Hades 2, Bex? I love it. The stream might melt out. Maybe that's why we've been dropping frames. We just can't handle how gay I am. What the hell's going on? Why me? There was only one thing from his memory that seemed important.
You are going to participate in the game. The memory game.
The 999 OG games had no voice actors. When they made the PC port, they added voice. And later two games made their way to part voice act and part text only. Okay.
Now you will put your life on the line.
My man, you were drowning. I'm going to be up to my chest in water now.
What the hell is a nonary game? God damn it!
Don't punch the mirror. With a yell, Junpei. Oh, stupid idiot. Oh my god. Now you're bleeding and there's water. Don't punch a mirror. There's nothing left in the mirror. Okay. Control yourself, man. Don't punch mirrors, guys. Don't do it. You're gonna hurt your hand and bleed, and you're not gonna be very happy with yourself after that. Don't want to pick a bunch of metal shards out of your hand. Ridiculous. All right, I got my key. And then what number do I gotta do now? Of course, it's not doing anything yet. Yeah. Move the dial, etc., etc. I do have to exit out and look at my thing, though. Yeah. Calm down. Oh, shoot. No. Okay, here we go. All right, let's get some numbers. So, this one, it looks like the red stuff. Oh, crime. Okay, hold on. Okay. Where's my pen? Since you appeared, Big T's gayness is dropping frames. Exactly. Please do have a look at it. It's a spectacular game. Okay, so we've got full triangle. Then we got empty triangle. Then we've got full triangle facing a different way. And then empty square. I'm looking at the codes given on those bottom two pieces of evidence. And I'm only using the red ones for this. Okay, so full triangle would be facing that way 7. And then empty triangle with its butt on that side is a 4. And then this one is a full triangle, so it's 8. And this is an empty square, so it's 5. Okay, 7, 4, 8, 5. 7, 4, 8, 5. Okay. Oop. Here we go. Do I have a notepad? Oh, yeah. Right here. This is my journal. And I've got my notes in it. This is from Hobbs Barrow. And then this is from this game. This is a, I've been playing a lot of these point and click games. And at some point, even though you have your evidence elsewhere, like sometimes the game will save it, I can't remember differently colored triangles. So I gotta write it down. Alrighty, here we go. 7485. 7, 4, 8. Bada bing. Aha! Do you? I used to take notes on every game I played as Drew Boy, especially stuff like the Metal Gear games. I filled up so many journals just trying to figure out who was who in that. I was like, you mean this man is this guy's brother, but only from the elbow up? And he's a different man from the elbow down? How does that work? And also, he's possessing him? I'm not sure. What's inside? It's opening. Oh, more cards. Great. Ah, today's released games, but from yesterday. Yesterday was released Per Plate, a cozy restaurant tycoon game, Anthem 9, a strategy card battler, and matching gem game with comic anime art, and Menace, a futuristic role-playing game, combat tactics, turn-based game. That sounds very complicated, but very interesting. These look like key cards. There's a number on each one. 1, 2, 3. And then we had 6, 7, 8. So I guess I'm missing 4, 5, and 9, and 0. Well, why don't I combine this with these? That doesn't work. Okay. Okay, well, let's start to... Oh, 5, of course. If I need 5, I need to combine some numbers, right? So... How many do I have to put in? Like, how many of these? These cards with the numbers on them. I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to use them. All right, let's slide these cards in and see if they work. And... Right. It's not working. I probably need to root some of it. I still have cards I haven't used. Okay, buddy. Try it again. Damn it, not again. There aren't any more cards in here. I've only got one other hint. Of course, the files. It also said something about a digital root. Digital root, huh? What am I supposed to do with... There's a 5 on the door. This man is taking too much damn time to get out of this room. He should be dead. I got so stressed out the first time I played this game because I thought this puzzle truly was timed. And I remember trying to play this game on the DS as well because my brother had it. And I was panicking. I panicked too much to the point where I couldn't even get past this room. I don't think this is timed, but this man should be dead by now. Hi, Zelda. So good to see you. FYI, if you need me... Oh, you have all your 999 notes still? That's spectacular. I was actually thinking about you today, Zelda. Because, and you might like this too as Drew Boy, I read the Odyssey back in college. It was one of my favorite books. I love the Odyssey. I think the Iliad is good too. And I really enjoyed the Aeneid. I didn't buy the Iliad or the Aeneid though, but I got myself 2 copies of the Odyssey. There are 2 different translations. This one's really stunning. This is done by Emily Wilson, who was not the first translator, not the first female translator to put it into English, but I really appreciate her perspective. And one of the big changes she made is she translated the poem into iambic pentameter, which is like 10 syllables. It's a very natural speech form in English. And also, one of the things she did as well in this book is to take, there were like serving people in ancient Greece who were indentured, typically women, and they used to call them servants in other translations, and she is changing that translation to be slaves since they were doing it against their will. I think that's a very interesting change. I also have the same translation I think I read in college too, so... Even before this is just an elaborate prank all along, and there's a drain on the floor that actually keeps the water from filling up. That would be interesting, yeah. I'm making it. Yeah, I'm making Homer rich. Exactly. Buying 2 books. I haven't seen Mim in a while. Pengomon. I haven't seen Mim in a bit. But I hope she's okay. Yeah. Do I have to get a digital root of 5? I'm not really sure about this. Whatever. It's worth a shot. See if this works. I'll just slide these cards in that give me a digital root of 5 through the reader. Operating instructions. Use L and X to select 3 cards. Okay. Great. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Okay, 6 and 3 is 9. Plus 7 would be 16, which would be too much. Okay, how about 2? That would be 8. Maybe like 8 and 7? What's 8 and 7? He's like 15, which would be 6, so no. Well, 2 and 7 is 9. Plus 3 is 12, which would be 3. Maybe to like 1 and 6 is 7. Oh yeah, 1, 6, 7. Okay. Bingo, Ringo, we're good. Slam that thing. Blah blah. So good. Oh, math. Hey, they do most of it for you, I think. Hi, Harmless. Good to see you. I only know about geometry, actually. Did you see me get those triangles and squares? I was like, that's a isosceles, baby. I know exactly that right angle. All right? I went Pythagorean on them. Huh, did it just unlock? Well, that light is red and now it's blue. No doubt about it. There's nothing keeping me in here now except for the pressure of the water. Duh. Oh, is that so? You and Tranus are in a chat with her. I haven't heard from her in ages. You're a bit worried about her. So she had a weird ex. Interesting. I didn't know about that. You have a request? Please post the Hades 2 bath reaction as a short. I will. You just watched it. It was cold. Okay. I will do that at the end of the week. Yeah. You saw that? Exactly. And you knew you had 2 of those. Look at that. You got the math down as True Boy. Also, so... let's see, we had a shout out earlier, and I don't think I've heard of this game. What is Escape from Ever After? I feel like somebody's recommended that to me. It's time to go. This man has no idea what water pressure is, does he? This shouldn't work. But okay. You found it! Ah! Incredible! Accompanied by a wall of angry water, Junpei shot out of the room and into the opposing wall.
Ow!
That's water pressure for you. The water tossed and turned him like a washing machine, and he only stopped rolling when he hit his head on the wall.
My head. Wait, is it over?
Not if you keep that door open. Oh my gosh, that seems very familiar. Essentially Paper Mario with fairy tale books. I love Paper Mario so much. Also, I should keep an eye on when the ad break is gonna play. I forgot to do that. Okay, so we have 12 minutes. We're good. I love Paper Mario so much. Oh. And I love fairy tales a lot too.
Whew. That felt too much like being flushed down a toilet. Damn.
How does he know how? Maybe he watched the movie Flush Away by DreamWorks. It's an Aardman production as well.
Well, better than drowning, I guess.
Isn't this a scene in the movie Titanic? Or in... oh, no, I'm thinking of maybe the film that has the little children that say red rum or something.
Am I in a...
oh, am I in a hallway? Sorry, cut that off. The water that had followed him out of the room was rapidly pouring out of the door. It flowed quickly down the hall and slammed into the foot of the short flight of stairs. Just 5 steps, in fact. And at the top of the short staircase...
a door. Another door.
oh my god, the door. How great. You know that to get the full story? Oh, yeah.
Let me go.
I think there's like at least 6 endings to this game, Zelda. Junpei leapt up the stairs straight for the door.
Oh, yes, it opened.
I hope more I can't remember if more water comes out or not. The door burst open and Junpei exploded out of it, only to freeze in his tracks. What other possible response could there have been to what he saw?
What? What the hell?
So opulent. His voice trailed off and all he could do was stare. A polished floor stretched out before him, ornate staircases rising up from the edges, each one of them equidistant from the others. The stairs and pillars are solid wood, and Art Nouveau embellishments and decorations covered the walls and pillars. It looked like nothing so much as the entrance to a luxurious mansion from the early 1900s. You know there's gonna be zombies in this thing.
This is the inside of a ship?
Junpei couldn't help but wonder.
Well,
The water quickly filling the hallway behind him suggested that yes, he was. As he looked, a fresh wave rolled out of the room he had been in, gathering speed as it moved towards the stairs.
That's what I thought. This is totally, Wait, what the hell?
My guy,
A
you
wave?
should close the door.
Oh, shit! Shit! Okay, I gotta get out of here.
Junpei spun around, his wet shoes squeaking in protest on the polished floor, and ran towards the tremendous staircase in front of him, not closing the door behind him because I don't know what's wrong with him, honestly. As a literary person, I know you like epic poems like the Iliad. Do I like The Wasteland? Is The Wasteland is that a what is The Wasteland?
Sea deck.
I immediately saw this and I was thinking of that puzzle from I'm running endlessly. I was thinking of Hobbs Barrow. I'm like, okay, there's too many C's in this, so the letters I need to press are D, E, and K. Running in wet shoes, you were gonna fall and break a tooth. Imagine using doors, right?
B deck. Hurry! Hurry!
As he ran, he glanced quickly at the plates mounted on the wall, denoting the decks of the ship.
A deck's next.
That's what you think. Watch it. Now it's gonna go to Z deck. He took the stairs two at a time, not entirely sure where he would find himself. Just as he began to wonder where, in fact, the stairs did lead. Then look at this girl. Look at this woman. This is I could not forget about her. I believe her name is Jade. If I'm not. Oh, The Wasteland's an epic poem by T.S. Eliot. You know, I definitely have heard of it, but I don't think I read it myself, Bex. I think that the guy with the white hair is Santa. I can't remember who the guy in the overalls is. What did you do, Ewan? What is this? Okay, I'll add that. That's pretty good. Lady, yes, did you forget your clothes at home? Did she get off a shift at the exotic, like, dancing roller skate arena? Because this outfit is wild. It's like, it is giving like Wish or Temu a little bit. I'm boobnatized, indeed, yeah. Nothing's happening, thankfully, yet. But I think this is like when you buy a Princess Jasmine costume on like Temu and then you get it in the mail and it's like 7 sizes too small and your boobs are hanging out. You know what I mean, it's true, boy. Junpei saw another person in the corner of his eye. Did he? Because all I see 2 things and that's it.
People.
He stopped short, nearly tripping over the next stair and looked. It was just one person he saw. On the landing to the left of the staircase, there were 4 people staring at him. Look at these anime-ass people as well. And on the right side, 3 more. All told, there were 7 of them. It looked as though they had been on their way down the stairs. They stopped short when they saw Junpei, their eyes wide. He had done the same, of course, and now they stood there staring at one another. Junpei didn't move, 1 foot placed awkwardly on the next step in the middle of a stride. It's giving 2013 drag queen doing too much, but I love it though. She just bought her titty bib, just got her breastplate, and she's oiled it up and she's ready to go. You with your Aladdin costume, yeah. Who were these people? The entire interaction lasted only a matter of seconds. The woman spoke to Junpei, and time began to move again.
I guess it's another one of us now.
A dancer.
The woman was dressed, Junpei thought, rather like a dancer in brackets. And where is the man boob, right? We don't get any of that. Hi, Corvus, good to see you. People! Her clothes covered very little, and her prodigious jewelry, little
No,
more.
I'm not. You better get moving.
Maybe they all got dressed in funny clothes and stuff by the person who put them on the ship. With no further ceremony, she ran straight past Junpei and towards the doors behind him.
Okay then.
The sudden proximity of a woman with such striking assets left Junpei momentarily stunned. He did get boobnatized, huh? But the others wasted no time and quickly followed the strange woman.
Silver hair?
His reactions are so funny. Oh, true. Junpei didn't mention new clothes, but she's like, I'm not dressed like a dancer. Knows this game owns Temu and all. This is a fashion show to showcase the spring collection for sure. The first to pass Junpei was a young man with silver hair. He threw a quick glance in Junpei's direction as he ran, muttering,
One of us, huh?
one of us, I guess. And Corvus, thank you for the 13 months and the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Would you like me to pull a card for you? I've been boobmatized by the pixels too, to be honest. I think we all have. I love this guy's outfit. This is the most ridiculous, like... You know he styled himself this morning and thought, okay, I have to wrap this skinny little scarf around my neck at least 4 times or else it'll be a choking hazard. I better get this thing wrapped. You love a card? Pick one from those decks and I will pull one for you.
What? Nothing.
Following him was an older man, his face calm and without fear. Soft wrinkles sprouted from his eyes, and he came close enough as he passed for Junpei to see wisps of gray in his hair. His composure and shock of hair struck Junpei as rather like that of an elderly lion. You know, all those elderly lions you see.
Going up won't do you any good. There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open.
Wait, hold on. The doors won't open?
Next to speak to Junpei was a girl with pink hair and a high voice.
Come on! Aren't you coming? You gotta hurry!
Her small hand was wrapped around the wrist of another man. His eyes were closed, almost as if he was sleeping. His features were graceful, almost serene, and he was dressed rather elegantly for somebody his age. Something about his posture seemed very refined, and Junpei couldn't help but feel that he was noble and dignified somehow. He'd certainly never seen one, but this man seemed like what Junpei had always imagined a prince would be like.
That's 9 of us then.
Okay. I got the pro deck right here, Corvus. I feel like that's very apt considering the name. Okay. The boy is big. I think he may have no eyeballs. Don't tell me other 9 persons. I believe there's actually 10 people aboard the ship. We just haven't met them all yet. I think there's at least a 10th person. Because I think all their names go up to 10 because Junpei's name is a play on 10 in Japanese. But so far, 9 people. And 9 persons and 9 doors. He's thinking about dinner, yeah. He's like, that meatloaf that Tina made yesterday was so good, almost as good as the baked chicken she made today. And she's gonna make some zucchini penne pomodoro tomorrow with some ricotta and some parmesan. It's gonna be and mozzarella too. It's gonna be so good. I might be looking very much forward to having dinner tomorrow. Okay. Oh, you've got The Distance as your crow card. I know the character design in this video game is pretty cool. I love her hair though too. I could see you in a wig like this as Drew Boy. Just big ponytails. I love your stunty bob, but I'm telling you, these big teased ponytails, oh, love it. Okay, let's see about Distance. Video games, yeah. To get a lay of the land, sometimes you need to take a look from a distance, Corvus. Distance card indicates that you might be best served by taking a step back so you can see the big picture. You may be focusing too narrowly on one area while there is a whole world out there to explore. You may need to consider if growth within a situation or a relationship is at risk of being stunted due to being overcritical or nitpicky. Are you able to see the potential even if there are a few flaws? Of course, you might find distance appears when you're too focused on one positive aspect of a situation. Also looks like the ad break starts in 1 minute, folks. So on a positive aspect of a situation or event, while missing all the negative outcomes that might potentially exist. So Distance asks if you're too close to a situation to remain impartial or unbiased. You might benefit from taking a leave of absence or literally putting some distance between you and a situation by taking a trip. Video games. I love some video games. Last thing I said that sounded Italian without animals sounded lovely. Oh yeah, with aubergines, that would be delicious. I agree. Yes, it has it's like a zucchini Italian pasta bake. And I've had it once before and it was so good. And it's nearly 11. You gotta make some food. You're making Chinese chicken noodle soup. That sounds delish. Yes, infogrames. That's probably where my brain got it from.
All of the cards are in hand.
What does that mean? Junpei opened his mouth to ask what the other man had meant, but the girl with the pink hair rushed past him.
Wait! They're gone. Just what is going on?
He wants a Ratatouille. Ratatouille is very good
An
too.
old man like a lion, a girl with pink hair, and a prince, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
And not to mention the dancer. He turned just in time to see two more people running towards him. One of them had hair like a bird's nest and looked as though a stiff breeze might topple him. And the other was a veritable mountain of a man. The scrawny one scuttled past Junpei as though he was running from something.
How about?
Hey! What the hell are you just standing there for? Didn't you hear him? The doors on A deck are no good. We gotta check the doors on B deck. Got it? Now go!
Before he had a chance to respond, the man laid a massive hand on Junpei's shoulder. With no more effort than Junpei would have used to brush aside a fly, the man shoved him out of the way. Thrown off balance by the man in recent events, it took Junpei a few steps to get his bearings. He finally regained his balance and looked up at what the other 7 had been running
Hey, man,
towards.
that was dangerous. Huh?
There were 2 pairs of large iron doors set into the wall in front of him. They looked quite sturdy and each had handles jutting from them. Written across the surface of each door in red paint was a number. 4. The door on the right,
And this one says
4.
5.
Can you believe it?
Same.
The guy Junpei had decided to call Silver was mumbling to
Romai woke
himself.
up and had a number on the door just like that.
You too, eh?
Except it was a different font for the 5. It looked like a Japanese character and not just the number 5. With an arched brow, the lion looked over at Silver.
A number upon the door.
I like this guy's tactical turtleneck too. That's really cool. Welcome back, Ziff.
I opened it, ran down the hallway outside, and found myself in a rather grand room full of stairs, as I suspected the rest of
You made pho with tofu, broccoli, mushrooms, chilies? That sounds really good. Oh my goodness. And you're getting Wendy's. Everyone's eating. Damn, I'm hungry again. It was as though the floodgates had been opened. The floodgates, yeah. They all began to talk at
Me
once.
too.
Same for me. There was a door with a number on it.
Uh-huh. It soon became clear that each one had awoken in a room with a locked door and solved the puzzle to escape. They all ended up in the same room. Almost as though they had been guided there.
Yes, we all saw the same thing. That's not important. We need to hurry.
You think I don't know that lady?
Before the dancer had time to finish, even though she said I'm not a dancer, Silver was already running.
Open! Damn it!
He grabs hold of the door labeled 5 and pulls. However,
Fuck, it's not opening. This damn thing
I
won't
forgot
even
they say the F
budge.
word in this.
Out of my way!
The mountain grabbed Silver's shoulder and tossed him aside. His path cleared, he took a few steps back, then threw himself at the door. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. Oh, 4 times. You've been snacking on some gummies your mom made? It's Lebanese and is made out of roses. That sounds so good. You are killing me. I want to eat those. That sounds delish. The only gummies I have are multivitamin gummies, and they taste like the cat's ass. They taste pretty bad, but I know they're good for me. Oh, thank you. I would love to see them. It sounds almost like Turkish Delight or something with the rose flavor to it. The door shook as his body slammed into it, but showed no signs of breaking or opening. The mountain threw himself at the door again.
Body slam from a guy that big didn't even budge it.
Hi, Mist. Good to see you. Yeah, it kind of sounds like Turkish Delight, right? And welcome back from work, Pine.
There must be some other way.
To drink some water. Junpei turns towards door 4. Next to the door on the wall was a small box.
This looks just like the device next to the door in that room earlier.
I guess that's his thoughts.
So that means this door is probably locked too.
We are on the same wavelength exactly, Bex.
But still...
He had to check. Junpei grabbed a handle and threw all of his weight into it. You gotta throw something out, man. It was locked as tight as the door next to it, as he had suspected. Junpei punched the door and it did not respond. Yay! Okay, let me take a look.
Are there any other doors?
Oh, that looks amazing. Oh, I had never heard of this before, but Rose, oh my gosh, they look so pretty. It kind of looks like Turkish Delight. You haven't eaten anything like that yet. It kind of looks like it. Turkish Delight is usually a little more pink, but I bet it's the same concept. It's kind of like a, does it like dissolve in your mouth when you eat it? As you're eating it, like start off a little chewy and then end up dissolving? He'd barely finished the thought when the C-deck plate he had passed on his way up sprang unbidden to his mind. His body moved before he had time to think. Junpei turned and ran back towards the stairs. He had scarcely taken a step when, at the top of the stairs, next to an ornate clock embedded in the wall, he saw a person. It was a girl. Look at her Uggs. Oh my god. This 2000s ass game. At her sweater dress. I love it. At her little, like, her emo little hand sleeve things from Hot Topic. Love it. She looked to be the same age as Junpei. He froze, unable to look away from her face. He wasn't confounded by her beauty or something equally silly. No, there was another reason he couldn't take his eyes off the girl. Junpei had seen her somewhere before. Couldn't quite remember where, but he knew. He knew he had met her before. The girl, too, stared at Junpei, similarly stunned. Her response suggested she had seen him before as well.
Huh?
Without saying a word, Junpei walked slowly towards her. She didn't move. All right, enjoy your coffee, Bex. You don't like the shoes, though? I know they're so slouchy, and also the tip of them seems so small. It looks like they're about to fall off her, you know? She didn't move. It's almost as though she was held in place by some sort of magic spell. As Junpei stepped onto her landing, the spell broke. No sooner had he set his foot down than the whole ship shook a second time. The quake caught the girl and prepared, and she fell.
Out!
Moving on instinct, Junpei leapt to catch her. Or so he thought.
Oh,
Is that meet cute? Her face was far closer than it should have been. Mere inches from his own. This is so anime, right? She needs Converse, not an ad. Yeah, she needs some supportive shoes. She's going to be walking around here. Not in those slouchy boots. He was flat on his back and she had landed squarely on top of him. The girl seemed as confused as he did. This is not, to my understanding, a sexy game, by the way. I don't think. And her face suggested that she hadn't fully recovered from seeing him. For a moment that seemed to stretch for a very long time, they stared at one another. I guess until they drowned. The ship stopped shaking. Everything was quiet. Water could be heard from the bottom of the ship, lapping faintly at the walls and ceilings, but that eventually faded as well. The silence was complete, a thick, muffling blanket. At last, the girl opened her mouth.
Oh my gosh. Is that you, Jumpy?
Jumpy? Jumpy? Her words echoed through Junpei's head, and suddenly his memory returned.
Akane.
Why hadn't he realized it before? The girl was Akane Kurashiki, obviously. And she and Junpei had been friends in childhood. They had gone to elementary school together for 6 years. But what was she doing on the ship? Her soft eyes were only inches away from his own. He could feel the warmth of her face. Feelings he thought long forgotten began to work their way back to the surface. He could feel his face heating up. At that moment...
What's that voice?
I'm gonna give her the Jennifer Coolidge voice, by the way. Invited, kidnapped. Invitation is a lot.
This
That's
is-
a lot.
That guy in the gas mask!
Hey, asshole! What the hell is this? Come on out here. I want to get a look at you.
This man's shirt is falling apart too. The white shirt, it's truly in rags.
What do you mean
It's
to
very
do to us?
punk. We have to get some feedback from Smee on this, on how punk it is. They've done it before? I forgot about this.
Nonary game.
Didn't he explain this to us while he was kidnapping us too? He was like, just in case you don't remember that because I was kidnapping you. Let me tell you again. You had a friend who literally dressed like that? Were they the coolest person ever?
What the hell's that?
Honestly, I can see a lot of the intention that goes into it. You need to like I was saying, that guy was wrapping that skinny little scarf around his head like 5 or 6 times before he walked out, you know, onto the ship this morning. Okay.
What is he talking about?
This is so funny because it's also giving like being the person who brings a very complicated game to like game night for your friend group and is like, I know. This is gonna take 4 hours to explain, but you guys are gonna love it. Okay? Like it feels like this masked person is just like a frustrated DM who never could get their friends to play a game, you know. They feel when you're kidnapping somebody, explaining the master plan, they're too busy playing a game on their phone to pay attention. Exactly, kids these days, right, Gush? Also, your friend was skinny and tall, just like this white-haired person, right?
Hey, there's something in my pocket.
Which
Check this
pocket?
out.
I bet he has 80 pockets with those pants. There's something in my
Hey,
pocket.
I
It's a
got one
wallet
too.
chain. We will call them the numbered doors. The doors in front of you are a pair of the same. The key to opening these numbered doors are the numbered bracelets each you present. I'm sure they're going to read this out.
Then it would seem Zero has seen fit to grace us each with a letter.
I'm sure they're going to read this out. I legit describe the member of your gaming group who hosts game night every week. He's like, okay. I have provided you with snacks. I have provided you with drinks. I have provided you with special watches that'll kill you if you take them off. Now I want you to sit down and play this extremely complicated resource management game with me. Otherwise, you're all going to die.
Would you mind terribly reading it to us, young
But please help yourself to the charcuterie board, okay? Mega pockets, mega belts. Oh my god, you're right.
On this
We
ship,
should-
you will
we
find
should
a
ship those
handful
two
of
together.
doors emblazoned with numbers. We will call them the numbered doors.
I'm so glad I didn't read that piece of paper out loud.
The doors in front of you are a pair of the same.
This like background hissing though is yucky.
The
Not loving
key
it.
to opening these numbered doors are the numbered bracelets that each of you possess.
I remember
Total
this.
the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door. The door will open. Only those who have opened the door may pass through. There are, however, limits.
I just restarted today. I tried it, like you might remember my Zadal. I tried this game about 3 years ago and I did enjoy it, but I just didn't have time to
Only
play it.
3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door.
Oh, okay. That is something
all
to
those
remember.
who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute. So this thing on my arm is a bracelet. The purpose of the game is simple.
I thought he was going to be number 10. I thought Junpei was like a play on 10. But if it's a play on numbers in Japanese, it'd be like go something.
Leave this ship alive. It is hidden, but an exit can be
But I'm pretty
found.
sure most of their names are plays on numbers.
Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Can you imagine being this person? Whether this is, like, I'm not entirely sold on the idea that this is actually a ship that's sinking. He could still be flooding this place with, like, hoses and stuff. But like, whether you're just renting the vent hall or actually sinking a ship, this is a huge monetary investment. You don't get wood paneling like that at Home Depot, you know? You got some Blue Mountain coffee. You've been up since 5. Oh, I'm sorry I'm keeping you up later, Bex. I'm glad you got to stay up late, though. Have a little fun. Which they did say would be unsinkable. That's just playing with fire. Wow, that's very generous. I wonder why the number 9 is so important to Zero.
I hear a bell.
I think it's coming from over by the stairs.
It's the clock telling us the time.
3 o'clock?
It rang 9 times, so
Oh.
9 o'clock then?
I guess it's 9 o'clock. Listen, don't ask me about
I think
numbers.
It's 9 p.m. I couldn't see anything when I tried looking out the window earlier.
It's giving dystopian billionaires set up Squid Game shows for their own entertainment. Oh, if I could just get a moment's reprieve from thinking about dystopian billionaires.
It has to be nighttime.
Can't even find a reprieve in my video games. Damn it. It's always dystopian billionaires ruining our lives.
If that is the case, then we would need to escape by 6
Wait, hold
a.m.
on. Let me
tomorrow.
allow this. There we go. There we go. Oh, no, hold on. I forgot my phone by my bedside. Give me a second. It's only worth to check the stream and see that Wormy is happy. You can sleep all day. I'm a happy little homo, says Bex. I'm so happy to hear that. Bex, did you know I have a dog? That's true. Well, if you play Animal Crossing, it just depends on how you view Tom Nook. You know? You might be, and you don't have to apologize, Snake. I'm just making a funny joke. Tom Nook, you know, he's owning the housing department. Hey, Streamline, good to see you. He's not a billionaire, but he is a bellionaire. Okay. It is also not dystopian, that's true. It's quite utopian. Okay. Back to the game. Back to sinking in a ship. Oh, you have a keychain that's a little Tom Nook face and it says
Hey,
forever
you
alone.
bastard!
Very cute.
What do you mean by that? Come out here, you asshole!
That guy won't stop shouting.
Hi, Tess. Good to see you.
And the others.
Can't somebody lend this woman a shirt? She must be cold as hell. If her room was filling with water.
I have way too many questions. Who is Zero?
This is like, are you ADHD? Did you forget what happened in the last several hours? Here's a nice recap for you.
What's the Nonary game? What's it for? Is he some nutjob just doing this to mess with us, or does he have some
I'm
purpose?
sure we have committed sins in this person's mind. Like, whoever abducted us, we need to learn something from. That's typically what this kind of thing is. Is it a real dog? You remember having a little cute one? You can't remember? Yes. You remember Estella. Okay, so she's a Jack Russell Beagle mix. And she's sitting on the floor right over here right now. She will probably come over. Oh, God. She's doing a big yawn. Come here. Look up. Come on. Position 1, Tiny. There she is. And there's my water bottle. There she is. The baby is here. The baby. Oh, yeah. The little Bingus Vegas. Yeah. You're one of those people that's cold a lot. Maybe she's one of those people who just like runs hot all the time. Yeah. If I'm doing literally any activity, I'm like overheating. But other than that, if I'm sitting down, I'm like so cold. I want to pet that dog. Pet that dog. Little nosy baby. Sit. Good girl. And she's gonna bake me for more roasted carrots. She really liked them today. You remembered! Oh, your kitty cat Mia passed. I'm sorry to hear that. I bet you gave her a wonderful life, Bex. All the kitty cat treats and scritches and all that she could want. When did that happen, Bex? Stella was a beagle, now she's just a bone. Fading away, turning into ashes. Position 3, Tiny. Position 3. Petition 3. Alright, I have to click the button myself, damn. Tiny, you better listen to me when I'm doing the game show. I don't want you embarrassing me. Okay, so there's a doggy. Great memory. Cheese bones, allow that. I don't know why I still have to keep allowing that.
Why pick me to be part of this insane
I'll put some
game?
carrots in her dinner tonight.
And the others? Why are these 8 people here? And the most confusing.
I
of
wonder
them
if
all,
these are all people that like beat Zero in a video game. Automa
why
truly is on one
Connie
today,
here?
right?
I haven't seen her since elementary school. Why her? Why now? Coincidence? No. There's no way. There has to be a reason. I don't know what exactly, but
We're all just standing around thinking. Hello, Smee. Reporting live from the shelter. Hopefully things are going well today. Oh, it started snowing again here, by the way. Not that we need it. Stella's plotting to eat the game show prizes. I now have a box of stuff that's labeled fabulous prizes. I used to have a little bucket this big, and it was overflowing, so now it's a box that's about this. I'm just setting aside random tchotchkes, and I'm like, maybe somebody will like this.
Standing around here won't do us any good. Best we get moving, don't you think?
You're not looking forward to driving to the city for a baby shower. Now, wait a minute. Did your birthday already happen, Harmless? You're not looking forward to driving to the city for the baby shower that you are also not looking forward to attending to tomorrow due to snow. Yeah. How many inches of snow does that make for y'all now? It still is like it feels like between a foot and 2 feet of snow. And it hasn't melted. And we're just getting more on top of it. Hopefully it's not any more snow. Hopefully it's just a little dusting. Oh, she passed last year. I'm so heartbroken to hear that. She had cancer. It was horrible. She was only 8. Couldn't bring yourself to get another rescue cat, but you're looking into things. Oh, it's okay. I asked, Bex. I asked. Well, I'm glad you're looking into things. It's nice to have a little creature to warm you up, you know? Yeah. I know that she was a good girl to you. A silly girl and sometimes a bother, but I know you gave her all the love that you possibly could back. So you gotta let Alfie out, okie dokie. Yeah, breaks my heart. My brother has a very special place in his heart as well for any kitties that have to go through that same experience. He had his favorite cat, Mabel, also passed due to cancer as well. So it is a really tough situation. And I'm glad you gave her the care that she needed. You have the opposite right now, Mist. It's 65 degrees today and you have not gotten nearly enough snow. Oh, very worried for the trees because they need a certain kind of chill period, right? A lot of trees do.
get moving?
Chill hours.
Are you planning to open the numbered doors?
Hey, wait! But don't tell me you're actually gonna do what this Zero says.
Well, we already have started
no,
doing
that's
that.
not what I mean. I'm saying let's find another way. After all, we haven't really examined this place yet.
What?
This woman, I was very hypnotized by the boobs. She is one sneeze away from my stream getting taken down by Twitch. Like her little waist tie thing is covering just the mons pubis, and that's it. It is so tiny, this little like sash around her waist. Like, of course, with her chest, yeah, a sneeze away from, again, me getting demonetized on Twitch. However, This man needs to give up his jacket right now in case this woman catches a cold and sneezes. Because the areola will be free in other parts. It is such a wild outfit.
Where have we not looked? Everyone searched A deck already, right?
Yeah, we were.
I'm pretty sure I probably said the same thing in the previous VOD. When I played this game 3 years ago, I probably made the same joke as well.
Why don't we check out the lower floors first? We should see how deep this place goes.
Because the other floor is drowning?
I can work with that.
Then let's go.
Sure, I'd hate if that were to happen. Oh, I'd hate it if I lost my channel to it. That's about it.
Whoa!
I love her character design though. Oh yeah, respectfully for sure. I love
Hell?
the jade
completely
like
submerged.
braids and baubles and everything. Although she looks like she is very precarious. Like I wouldn't be able to move in an outfit like that.
The water level keeps rising like this. We're all gonna drown.
I'm gonna drown.
I don't believe that's something we have to worry about. See? The water's not flowing. That means the origin of the water has been stopped. Perhaps this Zero fellow has used some sort of remote control to seal a watertight door lower down. He said that our time limit was 9 hours.
He's not gonna let us die before that. Unless we accidentally kill ourselves, which might happen. Is this some perfect level of water for being on a ship that's sinking? That's why I'm like, maybe we're not on a ship actually, and maybe this is like, maybe he's got a hose and he's filling it with water. She was a pain in the boot, but you miss her. People keep offering you rescue cats, and you can't do that yet. She was your best mate, to be honest. I feel that I needed a lot of time after my first dog. But then there came a time when I was like, oh, I just need a little love nugget. I just need like a little creature. Just like right here. I need something. So, a lot of double-sided tape, a lot of acrylic glue. Yeah.
In other words, this water won't rise for 9 hours.
Then you're saying we won't sink till then.
Well, that may be a little too optimistic. No point to wishful thinking.
That's depressing.
If we don't determine a way to advance from this point, we are stuck on A deck and C deck.
Looks that way.
Hey, hold on. How about we check C deck before we jump to any conclusions?
Okay.
We might find something there.
You're right. I think we should look at the metal doors by the big staircase too.
Well, they don't have numbers on them.
No numbers on either door. And I don't see an authentication device either.
Her neck is so skinny.
Nope. It's locked.
This
Oh.
one too. Damn, none of the doors are opening.
Hey guys, over here. There's another door behind the stairs.
Oh my god, so many damn doors.
This one
Have we
doesn't
had
open
at least
either.
9 of them yet?
We'll see about that. Hey, old man, give me a hand.
Using force, I see. Let's give it a try.
Sorry for the white flashing. Okay.
It won't budge.
Wonder what your short nickname would be as a character in this game. Do you have any visually
Not
identifying
just start
features?
Shouting out of nowhere. You almost gave me a heart attack, you know.
Oh, sorry.
Like, this guy's as big as a mountain, so he's called a mountain.
It
This
doesn't
guy
appear
kinda
to
looks like a
move
lion,
even
I
with two of
guess.
us trying. It's very well made.
Try using your brain first.
Welcome back, Ziff. Do you have your food already? With the bazungas like that, you do need the heavy duty stuff for sure. Super glue, probably.
Take a closer look.
A keyhole.
Right. It's obvious what we need to open this door.
A key. That's the one thing that I found a little frustrating about this game was like, there's a lot of gameplay up front, and then it's like huge chunk of talking and exposition, most of which I can ascertain for what doesn't feel like it's important in the moments. You know? And I get they have to have like, oh, somebody has to try the door to make sure the player knows you can't just force the door. You have to do a puzzle to do it. But it's just like, wow. A big chunk. Whoever designed this complicated door system clearly has a lot of money and resources, but the best they could do is splatter the number on each door like it's written in blood. Well, they have an aesthetic, you know. Green eyes, mad hair would be yours. Oh, I like that. I like that, Bex. Also looks like the ad break is starting again soon, folks. Just so you know.
Key, huh?
You got a problem?
No, I just really doubt we'll find a key that easily.
What's this?
It's a keyhole.
There's a mark on
Oh,
it.
it looks like the sun. That's right.
Does it mean something?
Hey, look! Over here, too!
It's a boob.
More doors.
Oh man, I forgot. I'm a bad horoscope person because I don't know what any of them look like except for
There are
Taurus.
elevators. There's an inverted triangle button by them.
It's SM's constellation,
May as
yeah.
well try pressing it. Huh. Nothing.
Maybe the power isn't on.
Or we need to do something with this card reader.
Mm-hmm.
There's a strange mark here, too. What is this? It looks like a lowercase h with a dash drawn across the upper stem of the H.
This is the symbol of Saturn.
Okay, let me just. I should take notes on that one. So she's a horoscope girly. Now we know. This is the symbol of Saturn. Astrology too are like ram, twins, crabs, fish, water, some scales. Yeah, you got it. There's Taurus as well. Okay, so let me just write down. And then like Saturn. Okay.
It's an astrological symbol.
Then the mark on the other door.
I think that was the sun symbol.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the same symbols on A-Deck.
Use this and look outside. I can't remember. I don't
did?
think they use any of the symbols. They just use the planets.
I don't remember that.
A-Deck, huh? I haven't been there, so I wouldn't know.
We may as well check again since we're talking about it.
Yeah, let's walk around and spend
There,
more time of our
the
9
two doors
hours.
next to the stairs. The one on the left had a keyhole with a similar symbol engraved on it.
This is so Resident Evil as well.
It looks similar to what we saw downstairs.
This is an Earth symbol.
I'm just gonna guess she's kind of a crunchy girl, and that's why she knows all this. But also, I remember when I played this, I was so suspicious of her.
The horizontal line symbolizes the equator, and the vertical one represents the prime meridian.
I see. The sea. Metal plates. Huh. It's as if it's covering something up.
Like a dome.
Perhaps it was a dome of some kind.
I wish we could get out through there.
Well, if we're underwater, I don't think there's any getting
Be
out.
realistic. We'd need a lot of explosives to open that.
The windows, too. Huh. They're all covered. In other words,
The only way through is the
all
doors.
the exits go nowhere.
What made me suspicious of her? I think later when we're investigating stuff, she just seems to know a lot about. Just a lot about a lot of things having to do with this location that I was kind of suspicious of. Also, I need to blow my nose. Give me 1 second, y'all. You think this? How long do you think it took to make something like this? You know? Do you think it was like? Do you think they got this done in like a few months, a few years? How long do you have to work on something where you're meant to like torment people? Oh my God. Lily. You're 13 minutes away from eating, Stella. Make sure to seal all emergency exits. Yeah, they'd be like, that's not to code. And he's like, what about my torment boat? Do you think I care about code? Yeah, the amount of planning involved in this, and the amount of money. You gotta be kidding me.
Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them.
Or not. Maybe they just bolted onto a wall to make you think there's windows here.
You don't know that. For all we know, they just open into walls or take us in circles.
There you go.
No, I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, what point would there be?
Torture.
And we can open them. Well, 2 of them at least.
4
Oh,
and
you
5.
mean the numbered doors?
Yeah, the numbers.
Hey, wait a minute. I think I said this earlier, but I don't think we should do that. We'd have to be crazy to open these doors. If we do that, we're doing exactly what Zero wants us to do.
They put the subtitles suspiciously close to the bazonkas, you know?
May as well give it a shot. Can't stay here forever.
Yes, I'm in favor as well.
No, I'm totally against this.
But shouldn't we at least try?
We don't know what'll happen. We should stay here.
We don't have time for that. In 8.5 hours, this ship is going to sink.
Overalls are so iconic. You remember as a kid getting mad trying to fiddle with the snaps on the shoulder straps? Yeah, I love overalls though. They're great utilitarian things too. Easier just to break through the wall next to the door instead of trying to break the doors down. If they had like a sledgehammer, I could see that working. But if it is a ship, don't you think that it's like wood? Like the walls aren't going to be made of wood. They're probably going to be made of steel, right?
Hey, shut up!
Now we're really helping.
Before we try and decide where we're going to go, there's something else we ought to do.
What's that?
We need to exchange information.
Uh-huh. Bye, young Servo. Thanks for hanging out today.
We don't know anything about each other. I want to know who you guys are, where you came from, why you ended up here. Don't tell me you aren't curious too.
Does she have little birthmarks on her cheek? I thought that was like freckles when I realized she only has it on one side.
I agree. I think Jumpy is right.
Thanks for outing me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about him. I just call him Jumpy. His name were childhood
Is
friends.
Junpei. Sorry, I
We
skipped
went to
it.
the same elementary school.
Wait, stop. Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about. Zero's probably watching us right now. What are you gonna do if he's listening in?
Oh, would that be bad?
Hell yeah, it would.
See, this is why I was suspicious of her, because she's like immediately saying everything about us and our backstory. And she's like super comfortable with it. That's why I was suspicious. Depends on the ship. You see there might be minimal steel on the interior to save. Wait, oh, I see. It's only used for structural integrity. Interesting. I don't know a lot about ship design.
Maybe he just picked a bunch of random people to kidnap. If that is the case, then it'd be dangerous for us to let him know too much.
This guy's got a good head on his shoulders, huh? Her pose is so cute, right?
If Zero knows who we are, he could go after our families. Maybe he'd tell us he had them to get us to do stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But we still need to know what our names are. It's going to be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names.
All right, then why don't we have code names?
Code names?
Yeah, we'll each pick something. Like, I'll be 7.
7? Why are you 7?
Because this thing says 7.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, I'm gonna be Santa.
Okay. Because sun is 3.
Any of you chumps know Japanese?
Okay, never mind.
No.
He explains it.
Sun means 3. So, I'll be Santa. You know, like Santa Claus. Fits, don't you think?
So good. Yeah, dude, you totally remind me of Santa Claus. Also, Smee, I wanted to know your thoughts about his design. What do you think? I'm so glad that you're here, Bex. I'm sorry you've been having the crappiest week, though. You know? But I'm glad I could lift you up today. Just don't stay up too late.
Then your bracelet number.
Is 3.
Yeah, it's got a 3 on it. Good job, Grandpa.
Very well then. I'll go next, shall I? My bracelet number is 1. Given that, I think Ace seems appropriate.
So cool, Ace. Hi, Quantum. Good to see you.
I'll be Lotus then. As I'm sure you all know, it has 8 pounds.
Yeah. Lotus, so beautiful.
Which means, of course, that my bracelet number is 8.
For a second, I thought her name was Jade. Like Jade. Duh. I thought for sure her name was Jade. And thank you, Alice. I have not been drinking water enough. You're streak hunting again before sleep. This game is on your backlog. It's pretty cool. Which one? Oh, Santa. I want you to see Santa's design. I think it's very tastefully punk.
I would appreciate it if you would call me Snake.
Mm-hmm.
My bracelet number is 2. Since Ace has chosen cards, then I choose dice. Snake eyes, clearly. which is particularly relevant given that I am blind.
You can't see?
I knew it.
I knew it. I always knew you were blind.
Me next. I want to be Clover. You know, like a 4-leaf clover. Good luck, right?
And she's got like 3 little dots under her eye.
All right, my number.
No, he's not just an anime close eye guy. It's 11:22. It's getting pretty late though, Bex. You haven't played this game, but you watched a full playthrough of it. I hope you're ready to watch another one.
My name is going to be.
Junpei's codename would have been Star or Hands for the 5. Interesting.
Why have one? It's not like there's any point to it now. I mean, we all know your name already. You're Junpei.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Then you should all call me by my name too. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem...
That you outed us.
Fair to Jumpy?
You're thinking it's not cool for you to hide your name after you told us his.
It's still calling them Mountain and Silver, though. When is that
bracelet
going to change over?
It's 6.
All right then. Why don't we call you June?
Because that's too... June and Jumpy is too close.
June?
Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year, so you're June.
Jumpy?
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Well,
so this
okay,
is how
then.
everyone breaks down.
Hey, I'm so glad Hades' story has hit such a stride with you. It's really inspiring you to try and discover more. Isn't it fabulous? I love it so much. This game is really wild, Bex. This is the most basic this game gets, by the way.
1 is Ace. 2 is Snake. 3 is Santa. 4 is Clover. 5 is me. 6 is June. 7 is 7. And 8 is Lotus.
I love that big man was like, my name is 7 because I got the number 7. I don't remember any of that other crap.
That means 8 of us have revealed our bracelet numbers. The only one left is...
That glasses guy with hair like a bird's nest.
I guess he looks like he has a bird. He also squeaks like a bird, too. Hi again, Jackie.
You haven't said a thing so far, have you?
What number are you? Hey, I'm talking to you.
Isn't it obvious? There are 9 people here. And you know who numbers 1 through 8 are. I'm the only one left.
So you're 9?
Yeah.
What's your code name?
Code name?
What do you want us to call you? We all made up
7
names.
looks like you,
should
Smee? In what world?
I don't need one.
Why not?
Because I am not gonna stay here with you.
You've got some
He
sort
says
of
to the
plan?
least threatening girl.
I do.
Yeah? What's that?
You sure you want to know?
Yeah?
All right, let me show you. I'm gonna do this! Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing? Stay back. Ah!
What face guy? Okay, this guy is 9. Maybe you think you look like 9. 7 is the mountain guy. Do you think that you look like this guy? Well, hopefully not like this right now. Kidnapping again.
If you get any closer, I'll cut her open. Yeah, that's right. Clover, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What the hell are you trying to do? I told you. This is my plan.
What are you gonna do to her, you sick son of a bitch?
Cussing.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to her.
You're happy you didn't say how hot this guy is before? Yeah.
If she just does what I tell her to, I'll let her go. Slowly. That's right. Just follow me. Here. Verify. The left. Look on your left. Do you see the device on the wall? Place your hand on the scanner panel, the round part.
What if I don't?
Are you an idiot? What do you think? I could slit your throat right now. I'll kill you if I have to. All I need is your bracelet. Just do
Don't
it.
die, girly.
Do it now.
Okay. like this.
I'll do it. Sorry, I cut the line off.
So that's how it works. He called that round part of the device the scanner panel. If we put our left hand on it, our bracelet number gets entered into the device. Then, should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets,
I remember feeling like I was going insane after how many times they oh wait, shouldn't I be doing the novelization?
and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door,
Like the amount of
door will
times they
open.
explain how this works is wild. I get it. Junpei shifted his eyes to the door itself. The number on it was 5. Maybe I shouldn't read the novelization.
Door 5. Why does this guy know so much about how this thing works? It's like he knows exactly what to do.
Alrighty, good luck. It works me.
Good. Good. You're done. Next.
His bloodshot eyes crept from person to person until finally they stopped on the lion,
You,
Ace.
right? You're the one with the number 1 bracelet, right?
Yes, I am. So?
Then you're next. Just verify your number like this little brat did. What are you doing? Do it! Don't you care what happens to her?
Okay, just calm down.
Ace held up his hands, palms out. The ninth man jerked his chin towards the device.
Coming over.
Slowly, cautiously, Ace moved towards the device. After what seemed like an agonizing eternity, he reached
Now,
it.
Verify.
All right, this is what you wanted, right?
Ace nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. The device beeped again and a second asterisk appeared. And then it was time to feed the dog.
And Ace's numbers, 4 and 1. 4 plus 1 is 5.
I'll feed the dog after we get through this explanation. Actually, no. We'll pause it here. And I will go feed the dog because something wild is going to happen next. From what I remember from the little bit I played 3 years ago, something wild is going to happen next. So, I'm going to go feed the dog. I'll grab a little snack for myself. Might heat up some leftovers. Throw a carrot to my doggy. And when I come back, we will play more of this, so I shall see you all soon. Alrighty. It's time to get back to 999, the Nonary games, the escape files, or whatever the hell this thing is called. We're doing math.
It's the same as the number written on the door.
We're doing math. I kind of doubt they still make candy cigarettes. They probably do, but definitely not in America.
But it won't open yet. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. One more person.
Yeah.
If what Zero said is true, he needs one more person.
Oh my god, this takes so
Who does he
long.
need?
He needs himself.
Get back.
His voice shook, but the knife he held to Clover's throat made his words a command. Ace took 2, then 3 steps
No!
back.
Farther! More than that! Go all the way back!
Okay.
Slowly, Ace did what he was told. The ninth man's lips curled into a cruel, twisted smile.
Don't tell me.
That was when Junpei understood his plan.
Clover's 4 and Ace is 1.
God, it takes him so long to understand the basics of math. Oh, he's got the crazy eyes, right? Yeah.
Added to the ninth man's 9. 4 plus 1 plus 9 is 14. And the digital
I'm sorry. You all understand this, right? I apologize if you don't understand what's going on. It's math. And if you don't get math, I'll explain it to you later. The man needed a bunch of numbers to add up to 5, because that's what the door says. Okay, we've been doing this whole time.
So cooperative. Now I can get out of this nightmare.
He pressed his own hand against the scanner panel. The third asterisk appeared on the screen. He dropped the hand to the lever on the side of the device and pulled. The door opened with a heavy metallic groan.
I don't need you anymore.
He let go of Clover.
Wait!
Junpei leapt forward towards the ninth man, but he wasn't fast enough.
She's all yours.
The man shoved Clover and hopped through the door.
Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then, goodbye.
He raised his hand to wave, the twisted smirk on his face. Then he was gone. The door ground shut with a dull clang of metal on metal.
Clover, are you all right?
Snake ran to Clover's side as she lay on the floor.
Yeah, I'm fine.
She climbed unsteadily to her feet and once there, leaned heavily on Snake's shoulder for support.
Damn it!
Junpei ran to the door.
Bastard!
The others followed him. Several pairs of hands grabbed hold of the handles and pulled. It ain't gonna open till y'all scan the numbers again.
Open, damn it!
They grunted and strained, but...
Shit! It won't budge.
That was when Lotus, the dancer, who told us she wasn't a dancer, spoke. Her voice was quiet.
Do you hear something?
Like, what?
Like some sort of beeping.
Junpei pressed his ear against the cold metal of the door. The others did the same.
You're right. I can hear it too.
What is it?
Then they heard something else. It was the ninth man. What did that bloke looks like? Your ex-girlfriend. You have terrible taste, is that so? I hope she's not haunting you.
Why isn't it stopping? God damn it! You lied!
Lied?
This wasn't supposed to happen! This is wrong!
This man's about to die, by the way. His voice shook with fear. Safe on the outside, they stepped back from the door and looked at one
What is
another.
happening in there?
Open the door, please! I'm begging you!
We can't. We gotta open up to... I mean, we gotta... Let me do some math real quick, okay? So we got 1 through 8 now. To get to 5, I guess we would need like maybe a 6... 9... 6, 9, that would be 15. No, that would be too much. Junpei grabbed hold of the device. He slammed his hand on the scanner panel. Nothing happened.
Why? Why won't it work? Engaged? Is it because it's occupied?
Occupado. The door's engaged. Congratulations! Right?
Oh my god, there's no time left!
This guy doesn't have a lot of lines in this game, to my knowledge, but he absolutely slays them. Let me tell you, this guy's great.
Listen, I was lied to. He lied to me. He put me in here. It was him. He killed me. It was him.
So I'm wondering if he's not referring to like Zero, but maybe one of the other players was like, hey, if you don't want to be here, why don't you just get other people to scan the door? I think another player wanted to test if just one person could go in. But this guy didn't listen to any of the codename stuff. And now he's dead. Oh no, she turned up a few times. I'm glad that's resolved though, Bex. I hate it when that stuff happens. The explosion rocked the room. Instinctively, they ducked and then stood up slowly when they realized there was no danger. No one spoke. Silence filled the room.
A beep?
All eyes turned towards
Did
it.
that thing just make that sound?
The display changed from engaged to vacant.
Let's see if we can open it.
7, the mountain swallowed
Okay.
hard. Junpei nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel. A red asterisk appeared on the LCD. Well, now you've decided that you're going to be one of the people that goes in, because that's 5. So now I got to start doing math.
Well, it registered my bracelet number,
Good job, stupid. Now you got to go in.
but it won't open with one person. We need at least 2 more people.
Mm-hmm. What to do? Math. Okay. 1 8 would be 9 plus 5 would be 14. And so thus it would be 5. These all add up to 9, so it'd be fine. So who wants to see a dead body? Well, Snake would probably not be seeing a dead body because he is, as he's informed us, blind. How about Ace and Lotus? Ace was a part of this.
Ace.
Welcome back,
Lotus,
Snake. Enjoy your rotisserie
maybe you
chicken.
could give me a hand here?
Are we losing frames? Did anybody else drop any frames? I think it's been at 797 drop frames total for the day. The pun was a little too on the nose. Oh, give me a hand here. But the mood was still grim. Both Santa and June lifted their left hands silently. Wait, why did it say Santa and June? It should have been Ace and Lotus. That's weird. I think I've gotten a glitch or something. Huh. That's odd.
5 + 1 + 8 = 14.
Thank you for doing that. Oh my god, I hope they don't have to tell me every time I do the math.
1 + 4
Oh my
This should do it.
god! I think that was the one reason why I was like, maybe I didn't return to this game, is because they keep doing this again and again.
Now we just need to pull the lever on the side. You guys ready? I'm gonna open it.
I'm guessing they do this over and over in case you're playing this game on a bus full of people holding you at gunpoint, and they're also they're clowns at the same time, because you just can't keep your attention on it. So you're like, what did I just do? Oh, I did math. I forgot. Junpei grabbed the lever and looks back over his shoulder. They stiffened and nodded. Junpei nodded back and set his mouth in a grim line. Then he slowly lowered the lever. They hammer that math a lot. Oh, Christ. It's like, these are the numbers you used, remember? There was a metallic groan and the door slid open. Okay, we're about to see an exploded man, I believe. Is that so? That reminds me of the thing you read a few times about how Netflix repeats the plot of the movie in the shows and movies they make because they expect the audience to not be paying attention. Really? See, I don't like paying attention to movies, so I just don't watch them. They're going to Gotham City to rob a bank, right? So, is this the game that Joker is canonically playing at the start of Dark Knight? I think so, yeah. That's pretty much exactly what it is. Welcome back, Pastel. We're about to see an exploded man. Watch out. Oh, thank you, Bex. I appreciate that. Junpei grimaced and put his hand towards his mouth.
God.
Good God.
Y'all still believe? Even though, you're about to see an exploded man and also you've been kidnapped and put on a boat? Lotus and Ace shuddered. Seven grunted.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Even Santa's voice shook.
It blew up.
So I guess we all got bombs in our tummies. It appeared that Santa was right, just like in the Batman. The hallway on the other side of the door was splattered with chunks of torn flesh and dark red blood. The shriek echoed across the room. It had come from June. Then her strength left and she dropped. As Junpei turned to catch her, the door groaned shut. Are we inside? She crumpled to the floor.
June, are you okay?
Well, who's on the inside? Junpei dropped to his knees and put his arm around her shoulders. That was when he noticed. Her whole body was feverish. She was radiating intense heat.
What the hell? Where'd this fever come from?
June didn't answer. Her face looked like wax and her whole body began to shake.
Okay, let's just rest for a minute, okay? You think you can walk?
Let's rest for a minute. Y'all got you got like 8 hours now to survive. She nodded weakly. Junpei lifted June to her feet and guided her to a nearby chair. Does she have like hemophobia or whatever that stuff is? The OG 999 didn't have the quality of life that the PC port had, so it was a godsend that they repeated it because there wasn't really a good log note system on the DS. Oh, I see. Okay. He set her down in a chair.
Are you all right?
She nodded, and as she did, a single huge tear rolled down the side of her face. This is why I'm so suspicious of this lady.
Why did this happen?
I don't know. She's just making this whole thing about her. Her voice cracked, broken by misery and grief and choked by sobs. Junpei spun around.
You know what the fuck is going on here?
If they use this opportunity to explain math to me one more time, I swear to God.
Zero. What's this nonery game? Come on! Anybody? Anything? What the hell is going on? What are we doing here?
Wasting time. Go into the doors. It's been like 3 hours since I've done it's been 2.5 hours since I've done a puzzle. A Snake, Santa Clover, 7 a Lotus. They simply stood there, 7 pairs of downcast eyes and 7 grim lines for mouths. June's body shook with silent sobs. Jumping is very spicy, a lot of yelling. They slowed as the minutes ticked by, and eventually they stopped. We're just standing there. I know she's my childhood friend, but girl, we're all gonna die if we don't get up and start moving. You take your breather break, and when you're ready, we got the cleanup crew in this room, and we'll sop up all the blood so we can move on. Then suddenly, in the cold, heavy silence that enveloped them like a thick fog, like the fog that was in Junpei's room when he was first kidnapped, a bell began to ring. The clock in the central hall. 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Now it's 10 o'clock at night, and on the 10th ring, it stopped. The sound of the bell faded away into silence.
It's 10 o'clock then.
Yeah. Say doors again. It felt nice for your ears. Oh, okay.
That means it's been an hour since Zero's little announcement.
Yeah, we have 8 hours to figure this stuff out. Seven's deep voice echoed across the room.
Fuck! I've had enough of this crap!
So funny that he would say the F word and then not say the SHIT word. Santa leapt to his feet, his fists clenched.
How long are we gonna pussyfoot around like this? We've only got 8 hours until this time limit Zero is going on about is up. Let's get going already! Go! Go!
Santa's outburst fell on deaf ears. No one seemed to agree with him. Also, does he have, like, 2 little headbands in his hair? Is that what those black stripes are? They stared back at him, their eyes blank and their faces tired. Finally, Lotus spoke.
No, I refuse. I'm not gonna end up like him.
Him? You mean the 9th man?
Hi, Violet. Good to see you. It's not very Santa of him, right? Yeah, he's not being very charitable either.
Of course, who else?
Yeah, imagine it being 10 o'clock at night and you have to solve puzzles. I used to do Sudoku puzzles before bed to, like, go to sleep. Could not do that. Also, not a smart idea, by the way, because you need a lot of focus to do Sudoku. And then also, sometimes I would screw up and mess up the puzzle because I was doing it in pen. Yeah, it was frustrating. In his mind's eye, Junpei saw the thing we saw about 10 minutes ago.
Blood and...
Yeah. A lot of blood. A lot of flesh and blood. So much blood. So blood. And he died. And it was really bad. And there was blood. And there was some blood too. And a lot of blood. Come on!
I think he just screwed up.
Yes, he went in there alone. You're supposed to have 3 to 5 people in a room. Everyone went up. Oh, eyebrows went up and Santa continued.
Probably set off some sort of trap and that killed him. I'm not gonna screw up like that. I'm getting out of here alive.
I'm smarter than that, man. Whatever Snake was laughing at, Santa did not find it particularly humorous.
So goddamn funny.
Oh, my apologies. You were just so very confident. I couldn't help myself.
What the fuck?
That's such a good voice line, too.
I think you've mistaken the situation.
Huh?
The 9th man's death. It had nothing to do with the trap. Or at least not the sort of trap you imagine it did.
Most American accents are annoying. I'm sorry, chat. I'm European. I am probably ignorant of this, but my accent makes you laugh. I'm so glad.
Then?
He broke one of Zero's rules.
Mm-hmm.
That was why he died. Quite simple if you think about it.
Huh?
You still don't... All right. How about you think back to what Zero said?
They don't want a single detail to escape you. Not a single one.
Specifically, what did he say about the number of people?
Which is great, because if you just joined me right now, hello and welcome to the non-regames. We got to do math, and if you don't do math right, you will die. Here, blow my nose.
He said only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door, right?
And after that? You've forgotten the relevant part. What did Zero say?
I don't know if it's allergies. It's just like, well, I've been working with a lot of dust and I didn't get to shower before the show. So I think I have a bunch of basement dust on me. I did change my clothes completely though. Yeah, I think I figured it out too, NRL. Yeah, I will never give Kojima guff about his exposition again. Like, this is a slow start. I know it's going to get wackadoodle from here. And they probably won't explain enough in the future. Junpei thought back. Oh my god. Everyone who verified who had to go.
All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute, right?
If you don't do math right, you will die. Dumb story of my life, right?
It was something like that. Whatever it was, it means that groups of
also,
3
they
or
all
more than
have the
5
piece of
can't
paper
go
that
through.
says this.
That is correct. A gold star for you, Junpei.
Thank you, Snake. Snake inclined his head towards Junpei.
The ninth man, however, broke that rule. He tried to pass through a numbered door by himself.
Oh yeah, what other visual novel games have you seen this issue in? It's not bad. I do believe I had the same issue last time that I was like, okay, let's do the next puzzle.
Zero's watching us from somewhere.
But it is kind of like, this is exactly what they would do in like Clue, right? Is establish the rules, show what happens when you don't get them right, etc., etc.
They can surely not break any rules.
It's Junpei's special power. He can remember things exactly. Your dang left earbud tip seems to have gone to the beach. I'm glad you have more, but that is frustrating.
Oh, I'm not so sure of that.
Why not?
Because this execution system is entirely automatic. You didn't notice? There's no need for him to monitor us.
What do you mean?
Snake looked at Seven. Looked at him? I questioned this because he is blind. He looked at him with what could only be described as pity
Very well.
inside. He looked
I see
at him?
It must be me who tells you.
Huh?
I've waited long enough.
Maybe
I
he turned to
suppose.
face him and frowned, but I wouldn't say he would look.
I had hoped Zero might spare me the trouble, but that seems increasingly unlikely.
He couldn't see them, of course, but perhaps Snake sensed the confused eyes upon him. Now they're going back to he can't see. It's nice to get a little break between the puzzles. I guess so. I just wish it would be interesting instead of repeating things that we already know, that I paid attention to. It's been a while, but you explored a lot of them back in the day. Since you could play those easier, even in romance visual novels, they would have summaries of what happened a few minutes ago. Yeah. I wonder if it's like the nature of this game on the Nintendo DS is you could just snap that thing closed and move on with your life and then come back to it later and be like, what the hell was I doing? Oh, yeah, math, you know?
Do you know something?
Well, I know a great many things, but yes.
What is it you know?
What is it that you know?
Here.
Snake removed a card from the pocket of his jacket.
What does it say?
See for yourself.
You struggle with recaps before D&D sessions because you remember what happened to them so vividly. I always took notes for D&D, so I would always remember. The Witcher did it best, where it was like a loading screen to do a story recap. I get that.
Come on now, what's the point of giving me this?
Give me that.
Santa snatched the card from Ace, but his expression of disgust quickly turned into one of confusion.
Huh? The hell is this?
Is it a card that says you'll blow up? Seven tugged it out of Santa's hands.
I see.
I feel like this guy could have called himself Apple because he's got an apple in his beanie. The card went from Seven to Lotus, Lotus to June, finally to Junpei. He looked at it and understood.
This is Braille.
Oh, that's nice. Well, isn't that great? How very accessible. The man who's torturing us and intends to kill us all, I assume, gave him an accessibility version, a little Braille version of the note. Braille, the written language of the blind. The card was covered in small embossed bumps. Junpei could recognize it, but he
Sorry,
couldn't read
guys,
it.
I can't read this. Here, have it back.
Yeah, Junpei handed the card back to Snake, who nodded with a
that
small
was-
smirk.
What's so important about that card?
Is the old guy's voice actor in Skyrim? You swear he's got a shot trying to escape from General Tulis's men in the opening sequence. It's possible. I haven't played it, so I don't know.
I found it in my pocket. I can only assume it is a message from Zero.
Can you read it
From Zero?
to us?
A message?
What does it say?
From Zero? A message that could say something? Everyone was crowding around Snake, desperate to hear what the message said. I thought it was going to be like the thing that everybody else had in their pocket, but this one's in Braille. Santa especially looked as if he was about to grab hold of Snake and shake the answers from him. Snake raised his hand.
Now. No need to panic. You don't need to force me. I'll read it.
Junpei swallowed hard and waited for him to start. Same! He was not the only one. Yeah! Presently, Snake began to read, his voice calm. His fingers glided over the tiny bumps as he spoke.
Bracelet number 2. Since you are not blessed with sight, I shall bless you and only you with information.
Great. Ace's voice actor is credited as being in Skyrim. How about that? You generally thought it was only going to be printed on there and not actually be readable. Oh, imagine that. That would be wild, Violet. If it was printed instead of raised bumps. Why is this man like, I still want you to die potentially, but I am going to give you the benefit because he's a puzzle freak. Okay, I answer my own question. This man's a puzzle pervert. Whoever put us in this boat is a puzzle pervert. And he wants everybody to play the same game, even if they have a disability that might hold them back.
I shall tell you of the function of the red, of the dead,
and of the
of
redemption.
bracelet.
I must have made that joke before.
The red is the recognition device.
Now Zero's chipping in?
It will verify your number. Beside every numbered door, you will find a red.
Okay.
The dead is the deactivation device.
Yep. Puzzle pervert. This man is absolutely gooning right now. So jazzed that we are doing this puzzle for him. Return for the beach. Hey, you found it. Well done. Where did it go, Snake?
It does exactly what it says. Once you have passed through the numbered door, you must use the dead to stop the detonator in your bracelet.
Okay.
And perhaps you are wondering, what does this detonator detonate? I'm afraid this might be something of a surprise.
Is he cutting in? Oh no, they're just doing this voice because Snake is reading it out loud.
I have placed a small bomb inside of you and people who you are about to meet. You swallowed it while you were unconscious. I have no doubt by the time you read this note, the bomb will have passed your stomach
Oh, cool.
and found its way to your small intestine.
Yeah. I was in the cushions of your chair. Wild.
You will be unable to regurgitate it. I suggest you do not try. As I mentioned before, the bracelet on your left hand...
You think in 8 hours we can poop this thing out, though?
Think of it as a remote fuse, or timer, for the bomb in your body. There is only one condition to cause it to detonate.
Failing a puzzle.
That condition is that you enter a numbered door. Once you have done so,
See, this man has, this person's got a lot of money.
no matter who you
And a lot of hatred for everybody on this boat.
You will have 81 seconds.
Cause it's the summer 9. Why not 90? Why not 90? I don't understand.
After that time, the detonator has not been deactivated. It will send a signal to the bomb in your
I feel like
body
he should have given us 90.
and stopping it to its
Oops, sorry, I skipped
In
it.
order to deactivate the detonator, every person who verified their number must also verify their numbers.
Oh, because it would be 9 and 0. But there were 9 people and then 1 0. If he was number 1, then I can see why it would be 8-1. But I feel like it would make sense for 9-0. Typically, it takes 2 to 6 hours to move through the small intestine. While the entire digestive process from consumption to waste elimination takes roughly 24 to 72 hours, the small intestine acts as a major hub for nutrient absorption in the 2 to 6 hour window before passing material to the large intestine.
Once all numbers have been verified by the bed, you need only pull the lever at its side, and the countdown will cease. Anyone who does not verify their number at the red will find themselves unable to verify their number at the den. That is to say, if you should pass through a numbered door without first verifying your number at the red in 81 seconds, you will be dead.
Mm-hmm. How else can a rich person deal with their grievances? I am finding more and more these days that rich people do a lot of messed up stuff.
You must also keep in mind that
Oh my god, really, Centauri? That sounds really cool.
9 seconds have passed.
The original release of this DS game had a pre-order bonus and included a real digital watch. That sounds awesome. Oh, those things are expensive. Yeah, Daft Punk kidnapped us. Oh, we better hope we're about to get lucky.
So long as the door
So that's why it's 9 seconds. Okay.
to remember this.
You make the decision. You can buy it on eBay for $999. That's very funny. So that's why it's 81 seconds, because it is 90 seconds total, but it takes 9 seconds for the door to close. Okay. If the door is open, the dead will not function. So you can just rush over there before the puzzle starts.
Discuss how to remove the bracelets.
I doubt you can.
There are only 2 ways to do
Die or get to door number 9, probably.
You escape from this ship. 2, or Hartley, which is 0.
Okay, anybody have the ability to die and come back?
In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or eggs at where its heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
I'm sure there's a way to do
No
that.
other way to remove your bracelet. Force it off. When you disable the detonator, the bomb within you will immediately explode.
Oh, good thing we didn't actually get it off earlier when he was trying.
This is all the information which I can impart to you. How you choose to use it is for you to decide.
So he could have just not
If
told
used
us.
wisely, you can eliminate those who might be a danger to you. For a time, you would be able to control your fate.
Now, who's to say that that's all the information on the card? He may not be reading everything
I
off
wish
to
you
us.
the best of luck.
Time to start choking each other, practice CPR. Ah! Watch out, that's exactly what this pervert wants. Snake finished reading and carefully returned the
So
card to
it's
his pocket.
saying
My god,
only those who
don't!
verify their notes
No,
can add
you
the
better
Red's
have been
deads.
paying attention. You better know, okay? He said not to try throwing up.
Shit! A fucking bomb! Come out! Come out, damn it!
My god, these two idiots did not pay attention. In defiance of Zero's suggestions, both Santa and Seven put their fingers down their throats and began to gag. The rest stiffened. Some touched their stomachs. Some simply stared at the bracelets. Yeah, you could potentially cut off circulation in your arm. I guess so. I don't know if that would drop your heart rate enough. It was annoying, the DS version. It was a lot more annoying as there was no text skipping. It forced you to hold a button to speed up the text, and that was it. Oh boy. Because this is a long section.
There's a bomb inside me.
The thought of it made him queasy.
What made Zero think creating this horror show of a game was a good idea?
Maybe he had a really fun idea for a game show he wanted to stream live on Twitch. And then maybe he got really twisted up about it and did too much.
All right, I'm gonna ask one more time. Do any of you know anything about Zero?
No. They were all silent, each person waiting to hear what the others would say. Finally, Santa
Actually,
spoke.
I saw him. I saw Zero when I got grabbed.
Okay.
I didn't see his face, though. Son of a bitch was wearing some kind of gas mask.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? Come on, guys, give me something. You know, like surprise or something?
Instead, it was Santa who looked surprised. There was a moment of silence, and everyone spoke at once.
Saw that too.
I did as well.
Me too. I didn't see inside the mask, though. That
Mhm.
mask, it was really scary.
What did you see, Snake?
Huh?
AKA number 2.
So, all of our abductions were the same. We were taken from home at midnight. The person claiming to be Zero had a mask on. There was white smoke, and then each of us passed out. We woke up to find ourselves on D-Deck, in a room with a 3-level bunk bed.
Just wrap something between the watch and your wrist to cut off whatever sensors that might be. It would be easy to cheat. I have a feeling that the puzzle pervert would have thought about that and made sure there was no materials available with which you
How
could do
about
that.
Seven? Did the same happen to you?
Only 7's stories seem to lack the detail of the others.
Yeah, well, mine was just like the rest of yours.
That was all he had said. It had occurred to Junpei at the time that it sounded somewhat strange. We didn't press the issue.
Okay, that's good enough for now.
He hadn't done so because there was something that struck him as even
So,
stranger.
I have a question.
That was a mystery of the relationship between Snake and Clover.
Clover, you were both kidnapped from the same room, and you woke up together.
Junpei looked at them thoughtfully.
So, what's the deal with the two of you anyway?
It was Clover that answered. Clearly, she felt she had nothing to
We're
hide.
siblings.
Siblings?
Yes. Snake is my older brother, obviously. That means I'm his little sister.
I don't know if it's this game over explaining things or if she's sus as hell too. Like, he's my older brother, which means I'm his younger sister. If you recall correctly, Lucians have a trick to make their pulse disappear. It's done a very simple way with a ball hidden in one's armpit that cuts off the flow when squeezed between the arm and the body. It compresses an artery. Interesting. We need some training to know where to put the ball. That is wild. Who would have thought, my Saito?
That really so hard to understand?
Junpei was taken aback. The others seemed just as surprised.
She is correct, of course. Are you, surprised?
Well, yeah, but
Why? There are other people here with connections to one another. Those two, for instance.
Snake pointed at Junpei and June, which is... It's very interesting that he knows spatially where we are in the room.
Oh, you mean between Jumpy and me?
Ah, yes. You did say you were childhood friends, didn't you?
Wait, you went to school together?
Yeah.
June glanced at Junpei, uncomfortable with the sudden attention.
Yeah.
There's a chair back there. Break it apart, make a tourniquet. Yeah. I think they're more so thinking, well, we must do this game. Junpei felt somewhat nervous as well and tried to scratch the back of his head as casually as possible.
Hey, you think maybe we could figure out who Zero is this way?
Yeah, let's sit around and talk about it.
yeah, you're right. You connect the dots between the victims, and that leads you to the perp. Textbook stuff.
Junpei, June, does any of this ring a bell?
Huh,
Perps?
Ring a bell.
My God.
Ring a bell?
Why? They looked at one another, and like it was staged, they both tilted their neck at the same time.
Perhaps you went to school with the son of a multimillionaire.
A millionaire?
Son?
Well, someone bought this boat and set up all of this. Whoever Zero is, they must be incredibly rich.
And a puzzle pervert.
Well, we can't be sure of that.
Yeah, if they deactivate all the puzzles and all the bracelets, maybe they just can't even leave the rooms. I think you have to, like, do the puzzles to get through the rooms.
To me, this seems as though it's the work of an organization, not an individual. Most likely, Zero is simply the representative of a larger group.
I hope every person in this room except for Junpei is Zero, and they're all just messing with him. I hope they're all like, we freaking hate this guy. I hate this man. I don't even know him. So I'm going to pretend to go through all this. We're going to blow up a random guy we find in the street just to mess with this
What
fella.
sort of organization?
It could be a number of things.
This dude
An
asks
army,
too many
perhaps,
questions
or
and does too much
research
math.
group?
I'm going to put him in hell. You know?
Perhaps this is all some sort of psychological experiment.
On me, personally.
If it is, then it's a pretty fucked up experiment.
Don't you know what folks do on TikTok these days, Sansa? They're always doing social experiments.
I mean, come on! A guy's dead!
Oh my God. Did you remember the blood and the guts and the chunks and the blood and the chunks of blood and the chunky blood and the bloody chunks? Remember?
I don't know who the hell this Zero asshole is, but I know for sure he's gotta be pretty fucked up in the head to do all this.
And you're swearing in front of what I presume to be is a child. So watch out, Sansa.
If this was all one guy, then he's got some serious issues.
That is the least of his concerns. Even with the specter of death and blood and chunks hanging over them, the discussion continued for some time.
I
Pissing
thought
my
we were
time
finished
away.
with that topic.
But then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking!
I'm with you, Santa. You really think Santa does this all the time? I bet real life Santa, the real Santa that's real, probably does that. You gotta have a social battery to the max and not say hell with it and just go, yeah. Ooh, toast and a hot drink. This is a lot. T, get it? Oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta help you with the tray of toasts and drinks. Hold on, everybody. I got one for NRL. I got one for Violet by Design. I got one for Adept Tom. We got some toast for Snake. Hope y'all got room. Clear off your desks a bit. Is it visit like a billion children one night? He's probably stressed out on the morning of the 25th, I bet. Santa threw up his hands, his voice filled with irritation.
Won't solve anything. It can't help us find our way out of here. You really sure you want to just sit around?
Yeah, dude, for like 2 more hours at
We got
least.
7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
Everyone there was already on the edge of panic. What Santa told them only made that feeling more intense, so they decided to talk about it some more.
You're right.
Oh, thank God, because she was the one that was like, I'm not doing this.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Yeah.
Correct. And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all right.
But
But let's talk about it some more.
What?
who's going to go in which door?
June looked towards the numbered doors.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door.
Mm-mm.
Then it would seem we will have to split up.
Okay. Less beautiful.
Wait.
Talk to me. You're all for processing, but yeah, like after the crisis. Apply the tourniquet first, and then we can chat. You know. Remember the old Pokemon Sword Shield meme where they gave the player character voices with thick Scottish accents, and one would cuss like a sailor? Get the mental image of Santa Claus being like that. I wish he was Scottish. That'd be so great. If I could do a Scottish accent for him, I would do it, but I can't. Yeah, let's not sit here and do nothing, and then let's keep talking for the next half hour minimum. Lotus
I'm
looked
telling you now,
terrified.
there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5.
Come
Okay.
on, don't be selfish.
Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not going in there. If
Okay.
I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
What clothes do you think will get dirty? And be honest with me and answer me quickly. What do you think on you is going to be irrevocably dirty that you can't clean it?
And we were doing so well.
Your heels? Ace shook his head sadly.
Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5.
Okay.
Santa, not you too.
Oh, Santa.
Hey man, I just bought these shoes. If you think
I
I'm
just
some
bought these
creepy
shoes.
dude's
I want to
follow over,
see your
we got
shoes so
another
bad right
photo.
now. That was the last straw.
Man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going?
Yeah, so doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5.
Oh, God.
And there was an awkward silence. Finally, Seven spoke.
Fine, I'll go into door 5. I can't go in there alone, though. Anyone else willing to come with me?
Sure, if the numbers add up. There's another long silence. This time, Snake was the one to break it.
I'll go.
What?
Yeah, this is your personal help, not the math, not the puzzles, the social debating, exactly. The trying to, like, outwit each other.
Don't
you know?
worry. You'll be fine.
Yeah, we could potentially die, but I can't get my shoes messy. I just bought them. Santa would be Anatolian Greek or something. So he would sound like Hades from the game Hades. Is that who does the voice of Hades? Is he like an Anatolian Greek? Oh, wait, hold on. I mean, I guess the god. I don't know if the actual voice actor is Greek.
We
Is
may
he?
part now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later.
Okay, so...
How do you know that?
Because I do.
That's not an answer. If you're going, I'm going too. I'm going into door 5.
Unless the math doesn't add
What
up.
am I going to do with you?
There's nothing you have to do.
Ace
If
step
I
forward.
join you, the problem is solved, correct? 7 is 7.
7 plus 2, the digital
Stop!
Oh, it works perfectly. The 4 of us can go into door 5.
Yes.
What about the other 4? What's their digital route?
I'm sure it's fine. Junpei did quick mental math.
Lotus, Santa, June, and me.
8 and 3 is 11. I'm gonna let him do it because he's gonna do it.
6, 5. What would...
Oh, okay. Oh, he's not gonna do it. Sure. Okay, so 8 and 3 is 11. plus 6 is 17. Plus 5 is 22. So it'll be 4. So it's okay.
8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 is 22.
Do you need a little Odyssey break?
So,
Probably not.
digital root of 22 is 2 plus 2.
2 plus 2 is 4. No way! Hi, Morphine. So good to see you. I'm doing
It's
math.
4. Add up our 4 bracelet numbers at
It's 4, like the door. The door says 4. We can
So
go
the
to the
team
door
assignment-
4. We'll do it in 4.
7, Snake, Clover, and Ace. They would go through door 5.
Yeah.
Lotus, Santa, June, and me will go through door 4.
Yeah.
Are these really the teams I want?
Yeah.
Beyond door
Doesn't
5,
matter.
What remains of the
It
night.
doesn't matter if you don't want it or not. There's 2 people who said they can't go through that door.
Of course, if I could bring June
Oh
with me,
my
should I stay
god.
silent? Or should I stop them?
Yeah.
All right then. It seems we've reached it. I'm going through door 5.
Lower mistake followed with 7 a short distance
We're
behind.
over there too, right, Snake?
Yes.
Door's not going anywhere.
Which door?
To the you are out of your mind. Okay, now I'm sure this is where one of the paths split, because this game has branching paths. I want to see about door 5. Actually, let's be a pain in the ass. I'm gonna be a pain in the ass. Junpei's cry echoed across the room. 4 people walking towards the door stopped and turned
I
back
wanna
towards
go
him.
through door 5 too.
The words were scarcely out of his mouth when June spoke up.
What are you saying, Jumpy? If you're going through that door, then I'm going with you.
Okay. You turn around and look at her.
I can't. I can't take you with me.
Why?
Well, you know what's in there, don't you? Are you sure you want to see that?
Well,
She opened her mouth as if to say something, but instead closed it again and looked at the floor. Junpei felt an ache in his chest. At her clear distress, but the choice was not his to make. There was nothing else he could do. Junpei turned away from June, doing his best to silence his turbulent emotions. You say, which set of dum-dums do you want to deal with? I think when I played this like 3 years ago, I went through the door that would have taken me with June. And we did like a lot of looking into like the Titanic stuff. I want to see new puzzles. What kind of scarf is she wearing? I think so it looks like an infinity scarf, but it's a regular scarf that she's wrapped several times around her neck and her not thinking of where her hair was. I have done this several times when I put on a scarf and my hair gets caught in it.
Please, let me go into door 5.
Okay, so 1 and 4 is, yeah, Clover and Ace now have to go to the other one. 7 scratched his head and looked at the young man.
And we're right back where we started. You know that?
Yeah, because I just love all this talking.
Junpei's bracelet is number 5. If we are going to add
Uh-huh.
Ace.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
That's
I might skip some of the lines where they're just doing math. I might skip some of the, like, you guys know how to do math, right? Right? Tell me you don't need them to tell this to you. Please, God. Enjoy your D&D. Maybe I won't skip it. Just take us a goddamn long. The insult to me that this is. I'm becoming angry now. Truly, I am getting mad at this video game. To put 1 + 4 = 5 on this screen is... It's rude. This is rude.
don't go away.
You need to listen to me, Clover.
I'm playing this on Steam. The Nonary games are on Steam, Slinky Adventure.
Go to door 4 with the others.
No!
Don't be so selfish.
Snake's tone was harsh.
Why?
Tears welled up in Clover's eyes. She bit her lip and did her best to fight them off. Snake's expression softened and he put his arms around Clover. He held her close and whispered into her ear.
Just relax.
Secrets. He looked as though he whispered 2 or 3 more words, whatever they were, Junpei didn't hear him.
What did he tell her?
Secrets. He probably was like, 1 + 4 = 5. Snake pulled back from his sister, his eyes kind and inquiring. His eyes?
Okay,
His
I
eyes?
understand.
His eyes? Like, I bet he does have eyeballs under his lids, but like, is he looking at his sister? I'm not to doubt this man. I want to truly believe this man is indeed blind, but like, I'm suspicious of every damn buddy. Her voice is barely audible from where Junpei stood. Before long, new teams
Let's make
assemble.
sure
Thank
we've got this
Christ.
straight. Those going to door 5 are me, 7 plus 2, and the digital root.
Shh.
And those going to door Lotus,
There's-
Santa, 8 plus, and the digital root of 20. We're okay with this.
Yep.
No
Yep.
problems here.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Let's do it.
Can we go through the door?
All right,
I
then.
want to get back into the puzzles that can kill me. I'd rather die in a puzzle room right now. Please. Help me. We did the thing that we were supposed to do.
The lever's
And
all
it's
that's
showing
left.
the thing.
Okay.
We pull
All right,
the
then.
crank and let's go to the room.
Okay.
Do it.
We will.
Go in. We're going in and we're going in now. God. Okay. We've had more time repeating math and story beats than we've had. And can we talk? Oh, wait. Why did I pick this one? All we're going to talk about is the blood and the chunks of blood that are with the chunks that are chunky blood. No.
And it's
I
open.
made a mistake. We're not going to get off the bloody chunks. Ahead of them in the chunky blood, there was blood in chunks and chunks of blood.
Oh,
That's messed up.
that was the 9th man.
Yeah. I've been picking up my bracelet trying to, I'm like, kill me now. Kill me now, Milta. Junpei froze. Try as he might, his eyes would not leave the bloody chunks and his feet would not leave the floor. 7-2 seemed paralyzed. Snake, on the other hand, seemed unconcerned because he can't see the blood of the chunks. Walked calmly down the bloody hallway and only stopped when he realized his companions are not following.
How can you?
Well, do you intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
Yeah. Beef stew chunks. He can probably smell it, though. They do this so many times in this, but never bother explaining computation modulo 9. So they spend all the time rechecking the groups when they only need to check one. Right? That's what I'm saying. Because if the math is right for one door, until one person is removed from the group, like one person dies, it's going to be right for every door. If someone tries to take their bracelet off, then it's going to be screwed up. But for the most part, we're going to be fine. I assume people are going to die off, and so the math will become complicated. Or there's going to be like weird math that comes in where like, oh, if some person full-heartedly goes through this door, if there's like 3 doors, then maybe only a few groups can go through, and then they got to really get dicey with it. Say door again. We're going through this door right now, Bex. Finally. He hadn't even bothered to turn around. His head was, at most, slightly cocked towards one
Sorry.
shoulder.
Let's go.
Junpei and Seven looked at one another, nodded, and threw themselves through the door. Okay. As they did, the cold tone sounded from the left wrists of all 3 men. Seven and Junpei looked down at their bracelets. On both of them, on Snake's, a red skull had flicked to life.
The countdown started.
It's a final countdown. They had scarcely processed this information when, la-chunk, the door closed. With a metallic slam, the numbered door behind them swung shut.
The door.
There's
Don't
no
shit on the
turning back
door.
now. And if we don't manage to find the deactivation device,
Hey, where is the dead?
The fear and urgency in his face reflected what all 3 of them
How
felt.
should I know?
Go look for it. God in
Stay
heaven,
calm.
Jesus Christ, these
Look
3
around
men.
you. Okay, I get it.
Junpei spun around, searching desperately for the dead.
Ah.
He found it, and I didn't even have to do anything. It was on the wall next to the closed door labeled 5.
Right here.
As he yelled, he struck the scanner with his hand. The other 2 scrambled to follow suit. As soon as they finished, Snake threw the lever down. Well, that was easy. You know, it's funny. My grandparents are from the Bronx. That's probably why. And then, of course, you know, my dad just probably took all the pronunciations they did of stuff, and then they just came to me. Dot. Indeed.
It looks like it stopped.
As he spoke, Junpei wiped the sweat from his forehead with a trembling hand.
That damn thing's gonna give me a heart attack.
A muscle stood out in Seven's neck, and the corner of his mouth was twitching.
Are you all right? Are you guys okay?
They could hear anxious voices, muffled but distant. Didn't y'all go through your goddamn door? The fact that Santa didn't push them through his door, that they were all like, let's go, let's go, let's go, and that they're just standing around making sure these three didn't blow up. You're out of your mind. They should have made Fighting the Dead a first-person run minigame with collisions on the other NPCs pushing you in their panic, and then I throw up, and then I die in real life.
Yeah, we're fine. The detonators have been deactivated.
They heard relief sighs, and even through the door, the three men could feel the tension disperse.
All right, we're moving on. Be careful, okay?
Okay.
That was really easy. There's no way it's going to be this easy every time.
Thing.
Okay,
And they're gone.
Okay.
Now,
They were alone.
doesn't look like we can go any further this way.
The hallway ended roughly 20 or 30 feet from where they stood.
Maybe this wall can be moved.
Sure. There's also a door, but let's try the wall first.
Or not. It's not budging.
Damn. If only there was some kind of wall that moves and has like a lever or a handle on it when you want to move
There's a door
it.
over there.
Oh my God. Like a door. To left, however, was a wooden door that looked positively inviting by comparison. In the middle of it was a plaque that read First Class.
First class cabin, huh?
Well, it seems like it.
Cool.
Let's have a look then, shall we?
Talk about witchcraft. Movable doors, movable walls.
All right then, let's go.
Yeah.
So excited, dude. Without hesitation, Snake opened up the door and stepped inside. Seven followed closely behind him. Junpei moved to follow them as well, but he thought of the blood and the chunks and the chunky blood. Oh my God!
But
You're so awful! Lying in the small hallway was a man's body, or at least what was left of it. He tried hard to avoid looking at the grisly scene, but it just wouldn't leave his mind.
it's so horrible. I can't even tell what's what.
What had once been a man's internal organs now looked like so much vomit, as though something had chewed it up and spit out the better part of his torso. It was hideous, but worse still, it was cruel. It was hard to believe the thing on the floor had once been human. The black pool of thick blood, the chunks of chunky chunks, the chunky chunk of chunky chunks. Okay.
Been wearing these.
The man's... Was he wearing glasses? I don't remember him wearing glasses. He wasn't wearing glasses. Was he wearing glasses? Eggplant. I didn't see no glasses. Okay, maybe... Okay. Maybe I need my glasses. Okay, off the clock now. Are we just now getting inside the door? Yeah. Yep. The lenses were cracked and the frames bent and distorted, and next to the glasses lay a bracelet, the number 9 still. Put that in your pocket and use that later.
The bracelet's off. Oh, wait. Zero did say.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship. 2. More hotly, which is 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or the backside of the wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
The bracelet comes off when you're dead.
Yeah.
But what the hell's the point of getting it off when you end up like this?
Put it in your pocket and take it with you in case you need to do math later.
Just imagining how it must have happened. This was a
And now it's just bloody chunks. It's Chunky Campbell's soup. Suddenly, Junpei felt his stomach convulse, and he shot some chunks out.
Oh god. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Get the fucking
Gotta
bracelet!
get out of here.
Why? Is there no option to get the bracelet? Oh, you're thinking of Kayane's mom? Oh, with the flower thing. Yeah. He clapped his hands over his mouth and ran to the first class cabin. Stupid. All three of these men stupid. Didn't get the extra bracelets so you could do math later with it? What if you got to do some special math? What if it's just you and June at the end and you got to do math or something? Like you need 9. Maybe the final door is 9, right? And he's... Oh, wait. She's 6. So like 5 and 6. That would be 11 plus the 9 would be 20, which would be 2. Well, anyway, but they might need to do math later. The atmosphere changed immediately. The room was gorgeous, and despite the apparent age of the ship, none the worse for wear.
Where did they...
He looked around. Seven and Snake were nowhere to be seen. There were 2 doors on the right side of the room. He opened the one on his right and went through.
Through here?
Damn, so many doors. It's a 9, so it can't change the computation in modulo 9. But it would allow a 2-person team exactly to enter a door. Exactly. Right? Like, you might need... If there is only... Like, if everyone dies and it's just you and another person, it could be the difference that gets you through. Like, if everybody else exploded somehow. Like, they killed each other. Which I would not put past any of these people. They might kill each other just to get their bracelets so they don't have to, like, compute stuff. Oh, just smack the microphone. Sorry about that. Hi, Alex. Devs. Game devs. Our target audience is stupid, so we need to explain this over and over again. Yeah. On the other side of the door was a short hallway filled with more doors. He jogged down the hallway, opened the door at the other end, and peeked through. There they were, to his right, busy examining something.
What's up?
He stepped through the door and walked towards them.
Check this out. We found this thing here on the door.
The red light's on. Does that mean it's locked?
So I would assume.
Is there any other way out?
We looked around a little. Other than this door, we didn't find anything.
Also doors. The bracelet doesn't work, though, unless you're misinterpreting what Zero said about the bracelet deactivating. It still has the number 9 on it, so I think it might still work.
So you're telling me that unless we can open this door?
Yes. We won't be going anywhere.
Can't wait. Oh, I cannot wait to go find some puzzle pieces. Junpei stepped away from the door and looked around. You're about to hit the word of the day is door. I looked around the room.
This looks like a bedroom.
No, really? I thought this was a kitchen. This man knows everything.
Then the other room is probably a living room. Or the closest you can get to one on a ship.
All right, let's find a way to open this door. Come on, guys.
Let's go. I'm happy about 7 being here. I trust 7 with my life. I don't care what that man has done. Until I find out what he's done, and then I'll find him disgusting, I'm sure. Find a way out. Oh my god. Ooh. Look at this. We got a little floor plan. Lovely. There's so many rooms with so many doors. They're spectacular. So many things I click on. I'm gonna click on every goddamn thing. Whoa, would you look at that? Oh, speed up. Well, I don't want to speed up because we might be on a time thing. A white desk. It feels kind of fancy. It's a small round chair. It looks like it probably goes to the vanity. No, look, they are always hiding stuff behind these pillows. I am loving this game, except when I get to play the game, it's great. When it's explaining how the game is played to me, when I understand how it's played, then it pisses me. Finally, we're in a puzzle. It took Junpei by surprise. Snake, usually so calm and collected, suddenly began to move. He stared about the room almost frantically, clearly looking for something. No, Junpei thought, not staring. After all, he is blind. Offering for more puzzle in the puzzle game. Let's pay these devs to make some more puzzles. Exposition can be a bit much. This is true. I guess I could switch off the novel mode, right? And it would take less time. Blind or not, Snake was clearly attempting to do something. At last, Junpei could no longer contain his curiosity.
You got weird all of a sudden.
hey, you're seeming kind of weird. Thanks for the 100 bits. I appreciate it, Harmless. Snake waited a moment before
I heard
answering.
something strange.
Something strange.
Ah, well, never mind. It doesn't seem to be anything suspicious. I don't wish to toot my own horn, but my auditory senses are considerably more advanced than those of most humans. I notice even the slightest of noises.
I know he's going to say this, and later he's going to be like, oh, I didn't hear anything, and I'll be like, bull honky. Oh my god. Is that a 9? Calling Disaster, you have your own 999 emotes. It's so good. I am Izzy playing 999.
Right. Are you gonna tell me you can hear a needle drop from a mile away?
What did you think?
No, such a thing would be impossible. However, by listening to the sound of footsteps and breathing, as well as sound echoing off the environment, I can locate most objects.
That's good.
Oh, yeah, that's right. When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you were at her side immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So that was...
Yes, I could hear it happen. In fact,
That's good.
I can run quite fast. Certainly as fast as you. And should
Okay.
someone attempt to start a fight with me, I am quite confident that I could defeat them.
I hope he's like, because I have a concealed gun in my pocket. It's like, oh, you want a box? Cool. You know, like, what is this about? Is this a dating sim? No, and probably thank goodness. This is, 9 people were locked on a boat by a puzzle pervert, and now there's only 8 of them left, and we have to get off of this boat from the puzzle pervert.
really?
And they explain math to me a lot. Junpei was taken back by this revelation. He stared at Snake, skeptical.
You don't believe me, do you? Care to give it a try?
No, I want to get off this boat.
I must warn you, you'll no doubt regret it.
I
Well,
think we should solve
I
the
suppose
puzzle.
That's enough playing around. Let's resume our search.
Let's
shall we?
go. I should have been with Santa. With a small, self-satisfied smile, Snake turned and walked away from Junpei, who was too much of a wuss to fight him. All right, anything else in the bed? A bed with a canopy. I've seen things like this in movies and stuff, but never in real life. You know why they have these 4-poster beds? It's to trap heat. And also, sometimes they can be used for keeping bugs and mosquitoes out and stuff. But it is used to trap heat and insulate folks in colder climates. Learned that the other day. Mm-hmm. True, you don't see many like these days. I can't see the details, obviously, but I can imagine it's one of the princess beds Clover's so fond of. Clover wants one of these? Yes. She wants a princess bed. Didn't I say that? You don't think it suits her? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Ah, Junpei, judge her by appearances, will you? And well, you should not. Okay. Oh, this is, man, this makes me miss my own bed and sleep. So we got something. That's nice. Let's look elsewhere. Oh, can I look at these little lights? We can examine the door too, I bet. Doesn't look like there's a keyhole in this door. True, but there's some strange device in lieu of one. So this locking thing, it's flashing red. That's usually not a good sign. Is that a microphone? It looks like a satellite dish. Let me see. Well, judging by the feel of it, I would guess that we're meant to produce some sort of sound, and this device will sense it and unlock. I think we have to layer a bunch of those musical discs on top of each other and sing the song that is on it. I think. Cool. A bed. Just checking all the weird stuff like the lights. It's totally a table with a mirror. That's called a vanity. Ah, yes, you know, that sort of thing is known as a vanity. Oh, so he knows too. Were you aware of that, Junpei? Of course, vanity also refers to self-love, conceit, and narcissism. As such, you could say that every day when a woman looks into one of these, she is staring at her own conceit and narcissism. Do you hate women? Real quick, I gotta know before we leave this room with you alive in it. Do you hate women? Do you hate women? I need to keep your sister away from you. Doesn't that strike you as terribly sad? That's a weird-ass thing to say. An antique vanity. There's nothing in the drawer. Yep, totally empty. Oh, wait. Kill me? What's this? This isn't a score, but you gotta lay the notes on it. You gotta lay the notes on this thing. Is this a map of the ship? Yeah, anyway, back to the puzzle. Let me just say something weird about how all women who do makeup or look at themselves in a mirror are vain and narcissistic. Anyway, listen to my podcast about dating advice.
A map? There's a map of the ship here?
Yeah.
Then I imagine it'll prove very helpful. You'd best hold on to it, Junpei.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's now possible to use the map screen. Oh, lovely. The map screen can only be viewed during the story sections. While on the map screen, you can examine the ship's floor plan, which you will acquire over the course of the story. Pressing L and X will allow you to see a bird's eye view for that room. Music stand. Well, might as well put this glass plate on it. Oh,
Is something wrong?
Is there a link to said podcast? No, it's this man's podcast right here. The Snake Man, it's his podcast. It's kind of hard to see the notes. Here, I need to move myself up because you can't. Maybe if I put something under them?
A background for the notes.
Oh, so you don't get the... Interesting. So you don't get the map. Okay. A piano keyboard. What is Snake doing? He can't play, can he? Of course he can play.
This piano, there's something amiss with the keys.
You mean it's out of tune or something?
No, not that. It's probably tuned. Just, well, the sounds are clearly purposefully different. The C key doesn't yield a C, but rather a different note entirely. The same goes to the D keys. They play some other note.
Not a piano puzzle. Not a goddamn piano puzzle. No, no, no. I can't do piano. Huh, why do you think it's like that?
Isn't it painfully obvious? Zero modified it in some way. This piano, you see, is part of one of the puzzles Zero has set for us. Perhaps we play the keys in the correct order. Something will happen.
In other words, we need to play a song on the piano. What else would you do on a piano?
I believe so.
Okay. All right, next corner of the room. It's a white desk. Snake's rubbing it? Snake is humping it for some reason.
This is a high-quality desk. Teak or perhaps mahogany.
Wow, how can you tell?
Oh, I have my ways. Humping, mostly.
Let's check out this little small round chair. It looks like it probably goes to the vanity, yeah.
Oh, wow, this fabric feels great. I bet that chair is really comfortable.
Can you not sit in it because you are blind? Wait, it just said squish? Squish, squish? Squish, 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 squish?
Junpei, how long do you intend to abuse that chair? I suggest you finish soon. Otherwise, I may be forced to teach you a lesson in physical pain.
His face might look calm, but there's a monster under there. Gotta admit, I'm a little scared. I don't want to get my ass kicked by a blind guy, so I think I'm gonna leave this chair alone. I have to tell you that is dialogue from this video game. For now. Why was I squishing on the chair? I'm worried about what this man is doing. It's a light switch. Nothing happens when I press it. You hear a piano and you run, but it's been a while since you've touched one. Do you know how to play?
The lights, huh? Nope, doesn't look like there's anything hidden in here.
That's the first thing that folks check, I think, in like escape rooms. Tyrannus one of our mods used to work in an escape room and said that like they had to tell people like don't unscrew the vents, don't unscrew the lights. That's not a part of the game. You know.
Testing, testing. Hey, it's great to see you all here. I just flew in from New York and boy are my arms tired. Thank you, I'll be here all week. Try the veal.
That's not a Mic 7. It's just a shower head.
What? What the hell?
That's very funny though. I'm glad he did that. It's a dry shower head. Doesn't seem like I can get any water to come out of it. There's a bathtub full of water. The water is dirty, but the rest of the bathtub looks comparatively clean. Almost like the dirty water was moved there from somewhere else intentionally. Can I drain it? There's a plug at the end of this chain. Let's see if I can pull it out.
Whoa, hold up. I was just thinking we might be able to use the water.
Use the water? Okay. Well, the sink is clean. Any water?
Nothing's coming up. You got the faucet on all the way, but I can't hear anything.
A mirror. You know they call it a mirror because when men look at it, they go, meow. And there we are in the mirror. What a pair. A college kid and a terrifying giant of a man in a beanie. Stuck in a cramped bathroom with this beast of a man. Homoerotic feelings. What would my parents say? Homoeroticism.
Something wrong, Junpei? You look real sad all of a sudden.
Nothing. Why did your mind go there? Why did his mind go there? Why was he like, oh no, what if I fall in love with this man and have a relationship with him that my parents would not approve of?
Some sort of antique desk. Makes sense though, I guess. This whole room's full of antiques.
You do that every time you use a restroom, you go, meow. Yeah, someone also could have dirtied the water after it was full, like by bathing in it. Oh, I see. You can play the piano, you're out of practice, but you can read sheet music and stuff. Despite singing for so many years, I never could read sheet music unless it was in, like, the usual key. As soon as it's in the key of something else, no, can't do it. Oh, we have to do a musical puzzle, Bex. Have you ever played the piano? And thanks, Lurky, for the 55 stream streak. Did someone just knock on my door? It's just sounds coming from outside. I wonder if my neighbors can hear me. I have always wondered, last 10 years, can my neighbors hear me when I'm doing all this?
You could get a nice handful of cash for all this stuff in here.
Let's check out these nice little like lights and stuff. Oh, an old-fashioned desk. Adds a little class to the room. Somebody spent a lot of time carving the legs on this chair. It'll snap like a twig if Seven sits on it, though.
Mind your business.
There's a couple of lights in the wall here. Could have sworn I was clicking on the light switch, but okay, maybe not.
It's a chair.
Thank you.
A chair, huh? That chair looks nice. Mind if I take a load off?
I think you'd be doing the opposite.
Puh.
That chair does look pretty comfortable, though. Okay, that's it. Damn, you can get a lot of dialogue out of this. That is so wild. There's so much dialogue in this. There's a couple lights on the wall here. Okay. There's a piece of heavy paper folded in half sitting on the table. Can I hear my neighbors? Sometimes I hear them scraping around, but I don't ever hear them talking. But I have my window open because the AC unit is out of it, so I wonder if they can hear me talking. It's a heavy piece of paper that's been folded in half. It has score printed on the front of it. Score? That's got to mean musical score. If that's true, then the score we found was probably in here. At least at some point. Pick it up, my man. Pick up the piece of paper. You put sheet music in it. Yeah. There's a cover for musical score scene. Okay, so I guess, so we don't use that. Okay, fine. The cover of a musical score is sitting on the table. Oh, I see. It's the same thing, but a different angle. I see. Oh, good. Something's on fire. There's an iron grate in front of the fireplace. There's something behind it. Why? It's a musical note. It's obviously a score. A fireplace, huh? Don't see one of these too often. Especially in a boat. That is kind of weird. It might be it's a baseball scorecard, that's true. Is that so? Trumpet was your main, but you play a lot of instruments. How about that, Beth?
Aren't a lot of people these days with real fireplaces and real fires.
Are they just not looking at the musical sheet?
Hey, Junpei, what's this?
Wow. The Thinker by Auguste Rodin.
Right on.
Wait, well, you can just click on these things a few times just to have them do bits together? This is so nuts. I can't believe how much dialogue is in this game. This couch looks just big enough for 3 people.
It looks perfect for me.
What?
Perfect for an elegant gentleman like myself.
Couch looks a lot more elegant. Hey, there's something you aren't saying. Never mind. Couch does look pretty elegant. Doesn't really go with 7 though. It's wild how much dialogue there is in this game. Okay, there's the lights again. Couple lights on the wall. That's it for that. There's a looking chair. Okay. Ooh, a vase. If it's empty, I'm gonna take it. I'll put water in it. I get it. You're gonna use this vase, right? That's pretty clever, Junpei. We just gotta fill this thing with water. Anything inside it? Anything on the bottom of it? Okay. There was once a vase on this table. Okay. Oh, this is not the bathroom. Okay. Hey, more scores. Get the thing in the cabinet, dum-dum. There is something in the cabinet. Get it. You gotta be kidding me. There we go. It's a rectangular piece of glass. Oh, you can see right through it. It's a rectangular piece of glass. You can see right through it. See is a funny word to say here. 7. Has a couple of G notes written on it. I wonder what that means. Of course, we're gonna line them all up. It's a suitcase made of leather, the color of rich mahogany. Well, shoot. Looks like there's nothing in it. It's a leather suitcase. There's nothing inside. Yeah, glass you can see through. That's what you're saying about dead spot, sadly. Okay, interesting. Nothing in there either, okay. Just want to make sure. Oh, like when I was clicking on the glass, that's what the dead spot thing was that you were talking about? Where it's like, it's very clear I should be clicking on it, but I have to like move it down. I get you now. Okay, next door. Oh, I don't remember which one would have been the bathroom. I'm a god, and I remembered the bathroom. Let's get some nasty ass, gross, cloudy water. Oh, it might be gamer girl water. All right, shouldn't be too hard to fill this vase up. A vase filled with water. Okay, is it gonna start slowly draining? Because there's a hole in the bottom or something. This is gonna be like a Sisyphean task. This is the wrong room. This is the correct room. All right. I've got a vase filled with water. It's heavy. I can't just throw it at the grate though. I gotta pour the water right onto the fire itself. All right, time to put out this fire. About time, buddy. Let's do it. Here we go. Good job. Another success. That fire didn't stand a chance. All right, I'll just pull this out now. Don't want to get burned, so let's pull down the sleeves. Got the score plate. Whippy! It's a ceramic plate of some kind. Looks like a blank sheet of music. Uh-huh. Okay, I think we have to combine all the glass together. As Junpei tucked the plate into his pocket. Huh? 7 cried out and stumbled, his balance lost. He threw out a hand and caught the wall in time to steady himself and avoid the floor, but his face was flushed and he looked startled.
Hey, 7, what the hell was that? Are you all right?
He's allergic to water.
Game devs should have read the design of everyday things and don't make me think software engineering stable books for good UI and UX design. Oh yeah? That sounds really cool. Tell me about this design of everyday things thing, Harmless. Yeah. The heat difference didn't make that ceramic plate explode. Shocking, right? And thanks, Juan. I haven't been drinking enough water. Also, Bex, you want to be like Louis Armstrong as a 6-year-old kid. You didn't know you couldn't be an old man. Well, I mean, you could be anything you want to be. You could do it. Now, you could, if you wanted to be a man, you could make that happen. If you want to become old, that's going to happen eventually. Yeah. It's a book that describes common good and bad practices for making software that works well for humans with their human flaws and tendencies. How lovely. That sounds really cool. remember talking about that book in a class during college. It sounds like a fantastic book. Biking, so typing is not very good. You're doing great, Harmless. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy, that's all.
Seven rubbed a couple of his fingers across his brow, then shook his head as if to clear
What
it.
the hell is wrong with me? First memory loss, now I'm getting dizzy for no reason.
Well, so did June earlier.
Memory loss?
Junpei couldn't hide the surprise in his voice. Seven, for his part, seemed unconcerned.
Yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
Nothing about his life?
Didn't realize I hadn't told you.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking about amnesia, right?
Amnesia. Name an anime that doesn't have amnesia in it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, why are you an amnesiac? What happened to you?
Why are you an amnesiac? Do you think he would know? What happened to you? Do you think he would know? Oh my god.
If I knew that, I wouldn't really be one, would I?
Junpei, my man, you might be the worst protagonist. You might be the worst.
Oh, yeah.
It could also be carbon monoxide poisoning. He's the second person to get ill. You know? Junpei paused for a moment and stared at
Are
Seven.
you telling the truth?
Huh?
Well, you look pretty calm for somebody who doesn't remember anything.
No, he's got nothing to be worried about. This is his first day on Earth, man. This is probably normal to him. And welcome home, Alex. You remember what caused your amnesia, right? Yeah. When I was a child.
If you've really got amnesia, shouldn't you be, like, upset or confused or something?
Why would you think that?
Well, sure. I mean, I was pretty confused when I woke up down on D-Deck. But that was a while ago. I've had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it.
I wonder. So my theory is that this guy was involved in setting all this stuff up, but he doesn't remember it because Zero like double crossed him and wiped his memory or something.
After all, why worry about something I can't change? Well, people usually don't stay amnesiacs forever.
That's true. When you are little and a precious child, you get old and cynical, but you've done some amazing things. I am proud of you, Bex. I think you're an amazing person, to be honest.
I figure it'll work itself out eventually.
But that's it?
What the hell do you want him to do, Junpei?
That's it. All right, that's enough talking for now.
Yeah,
Back to work.
quit yapping and start stepping. Yeah, Junpei is absolutely a donk. A complete dorcas. Seven gave Junpei a look the younger man wasn't sure how to interpret and turned to walk away.
Fine with something like that.
What's he gonna do? Be mad about it? Somehow, though, Junpei didn't find his reassurances very reassuring. Dope. Okay, hold on. This thing looks like it's something I can do, though. Like this thing right here. This looks like a panel, doesn't it? But I can't do anything with it. Okay, well, let's try to find some more glass, I guess. I don't know how people weren't screaming at their DS screens. Oh, we came out of that door. Okay, no point going back there. All that's out there is the lock number door and the bracelet. Okay. The bracelet, though. Somebody's got to snatch up that bracelet, right? I would be shocked if they don't. Back to the bathwater. Okay, do we have enough stuff to do this puzzle? I kind of don't think that should be enough. Let's see if I can combine the glass together. I can't. Okay. Nothing in the drawer is totally empty. What about if I click on this side? Then the drawer is truly empty. Okay. A bed. Junpei, I can't help but notice your interest in the bed. Perhaps you're hoping we will spend time on it together. Now, that reminds me of what happened in the first playthrough we did of this game when I went with June to the other room. And then she's like, oh my god, a bed. Oh my gosh, what if we like spent time on this bed together? And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you horny? We're gonna die. But now Snake is like, oh my god, what if we spent time on this bed together? God, I don't say stuff like that. Damn. That's not a mental image I want. It's a bed. I don't want anyone getting the wrong idea, so I'm just gonna leave it alone, okay? This game is absolutely out of its mind. Wild. Why is this man hitting on me? We are going to die. My desk feels kind of fancy. It's a small round chair. It looks like it probably goes to the vanity. That's all for that. It's a large bed with a canopy. Man, this makes me miss my own bed and sleeping with the men that are in my bed. What if we kiss on this doomed ship bed, right? There's nothing under the pillow, but there's something inside the pillow. Okay. Okay, now that we've used the water, let's drain the bath. We can die being horny? I guess so. That's what they want. Okay, now can I drain the pool? There's a plug. Alright, why don't we just drain this water? Yeah, good plan. Alright, where's that thing? A good tug ought to be enough to get it out. Huh? Oh my god, there's more music here. Who could have imagined?
The transparent plate made of glass, yeah?
It's a sheet of music with a couple D notes on it. Now can I combine these? Okay. I would have bet you $1 billion it was how you did it. There's nothing in the bathtub anymore. Anything under it? Can a glass plate huh? This faucet is really hard to turn. Doesn't matter how hard I yank on it, this thing won't budge. Hard for you to turn, kid? How about you let a man give it a shot? A real man can crank this handle. Damn, nothing. Might as well be a damn rock. Looks like something's holding that knob in place. Well, if you can't do it, Seven, guess you might as well give up. There's a plug for the bathtub at the end of the chain. Okay. Is that all we're gonna do? Is anybody else gonna crank this thing? It's impossible to turn the knob. Okay. Kiss on the dinghy bathtub. It does look like a dinghy, doesn't it? You'd be beyond shocked. Oh my god, imagine if I had $1 billion. If I was secretly a billionaire. And I never did anything with all my billions of dollars. I never helped anything. It's a sink. The water doesn't appear to be working. Okay, I think we're done in the bathroom. Back to this room. Is there more glass somehow that I have to get? Manifest? The thing about having $1 billion is you have to do a lot. That's like, isn't that like a million millions? How much is $1 billion? That's too much money. There's too much manipulation in the process of acquiring that much money. I would not want to have that much money because it would mean I'd have to hurt a lot of folks, and that's just not my thing. Listen, I didn't even respond well to having to deal with mild community disagreements. I think if I had $1 billion, I would probably die. Because the amount of people I'd have to piss off to get there. It's 1,000 million, okay. Seeing if there's any couch cushions. They have not unturned. Oh yeah, there was a fire here a bit ago, but it's out now. All right. Silent Hill ass quote. Looks like burnt coke. What? It looks like it burns coke. What? You mean coal? What's coke? Is this cocaine? What kind of rich ass fireplace burns cocaine? It's a piece of glass with some GD notes on it. Something my dad would say. Unless you own a utopian island that is halcyon and peaceful and not on this planet. Exactly. Yeah, it turns out harmless when billionaires get their own islands. They do bad things on them. So far as I've heard. Coke is a kind of coal that's made by combusting charcoal in an airtight oven. Gag. I thought we were burning cocaine. It's more potent than coal or charcoal. Oh my god, who would have thought? Well, burned, past tense. It's out now. Okay, there's nothing behind it. There's nothing suspicious anywhere. Okay. I am so glad to have you here, Bex. Take me to Coke Burnland. Me too. Let's get a 2 tickets for that one. I've never done Coke. I probably wouldn't enjoy it much. But the folks who do it seem to enjoy it a good bit. Is there like, can I put the vase back on the table? Or did the vase dissolve? Specifically, they said they didn't want to hurt the vase. Nothing inside the suitcase. Nothing inside that suitcase. Is there nothing else I can freaking do? Look at that map real quick. So I'm looking in this room. There is another room on the other side. Okay. Oh, I haven't been inside the toilet room, and I haven't been inside the other room in the other cabin. Okay, so there's 2 rooms I haven't looked into yet. Okay. Sometimes the geometry of these rooms can be very confusing to me. Hell yeah! That's a good-ass toilet. I need Will Shan to tell me how good this toilet is.
There's some toilet paper on the wall there. Nothing that looks suspicious.
This is single-ply toilet in a first-class cabin? I don't think so. Just like stronger ADHD to me. It is an amphetamine salt. Yeah. Toilet paper dispenser. There's some toilet paper in a dispenser on the wall. All right, I'm gonna pull off some of this toilet paper. Rolling.
Hey, Junpei, I don't really think you need that much.
Well, let's just wipe the slate clean, shall we? Nothing that looks suspicious. Are you sure? Okay.
The toilet doesn't seem to be anything in this toilet or the tank.
So no water? No water in the tank? Nothing strange going on here. Are you sure?
Junpei, look! There's a hand coming out of the toilet. Just a joke there, kid.
Not funny, man.
I'm too old for this shit.
Incontinence is a problem many older men struggle with, but there is help. Oh my god. Do you know how many... I've been watching a lot of The Price is Right. I'm gonna take my vocals on because I've been doing a lot of men. Why did I choose this area with a lot of men in it? I should have gone the other door. Anyway. So. Been watching a lot of The Price is Right. The amount of like gentle stool softener pill advertisements that were on the air back in the day are outrageous. So many gentle stool softeners. Mostly marketed towards women. The later you get on in The Price is Right, the more they're gearing their audience towards old people because it's like gentle stool softener, incontinence pads, how to arrange your will. And what? Oh, Metamucil. There was a lot of Metamucil ads and other fiber things. A clean bathroom. There's nothing in the toilet bowl or the tank. Why do they give me this bathroom to look at? This is wild. Haven't seen any Gold Bond things in the commercials I've been watching. But that's not to say that they're not there. Okay, is that this room? Yeah, okay, so we haven't seen this one yet. Another musical note. Cool. I love the suitcase.
There's nothing inside. I can tell by the weight, and it makes no noise when shaken.
The suitcase, there's nothing inside. The suitcase, there's nothing inside. Okay, just want to check. It's a leather suitcase.
Unfortunately, there's nothing inside.
Yeah, who needs fiber when you could just take more pills, right? The men are chivalrously sparing the wind from Junpei's stale wits. You're probably right about that. With the release of Neo 3. Oh my goodness, I didn't know Neo 3 was out. I bet everyone's playing that instead of this. Might be the only person on Twitch playing this video game. Also, thank you, Harmless, for the 100 bits again earlier. I appreciate that. Today was released Osmanthus Falling, or Osmanthus Flowers Falling, a cozy puzzle game about a grandma in the last day before going to a hospital, but it's only in Chinese. Damn it. Because I gotta see that Osmanthus soup. Okay, and then The Vampire's Bride, the novel game. Hold on. Perk your ears up. All right, listen up, Ziff. It's a Yuri visual novel. Oh, it's only in Japanese. Sorry, never mind. And Carmageddon Rogue Shift, a car racing game in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. Interesting. So who else is playing? Who's playing Neo 3? Who's playing Neo 3? I love it when Juan tells us the releases of the day. Yeah, sorry, it's only in Japanese. Do you know how to read Japanese? I gave Neo a try a very long time ago, and I wasn't really into the different posture checking. But it was still kind of fun.
Unfortunately, there's nothing inside.
Okay, well, I'll be the judge of that. After I click this 20 times. I'm gonna click this 20 times. There's nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there. Okay.
The safe is locked. It's one of those dial locks. Doesn't have a key. We'll need to get the dials in the right place. It'll open.
Did you find anything, Seven?
Nope.
How about you, Snake?
I also found nothing.
It's a safe with a dial lock on it. We won't be able to open it until we know the right numbers. Okay, well, what if I were to combine some plates? It feels like I should be able to combine some freaking plates. Okay. Well, let's try the music puzzle, maybe. Let me use this item here. Music stand seems as good a place as any to place the music be found. Just gotta put the ceramic plate on the bottom, and then stack the glass plates on top of it. All right, good. You only have one person playing Neo in your recommendation? That is wild one. Tina, there's too much repeating dialogue. Then, Tina, let me click on this for the same dialogue repeated times. Okay, I'll tell you why I do that after I say, thanks for the 98 months, Mars. I appreciate that. How you doing? And do you want me to pull a card for you? So the reason why I'm clicking on the same thing several times is this game sometimes hides stuff under 2 or 3 clicks. Some of the old-fashioned point-and-click adventures do the same thing as well. Mostly the Japanese ones, I think, not like the Sierra games, but I noticed by watching Famicom Daily and the PC Engine Power or whatever it is that R&D Stranger does, that the older Japanese adventure games that were for like the Famicom and the PC Engine, they would have you do a certain action several times, even if you didn't receive a positive outcome from it. And then the 3rd or 4th time, something would happen. It would change. So you had to just do a lot of mashing through. So that toilet is literally a lesbian bar in Liverpool toilets. Is that so? It looks like maybe they got it from the Titanic or something. Mars, thank you again for the 999 8 months. Snatcher and Police Not So Like That, Famicom Detective Club. Yeah, early Japanese detective games were like that. Now, so far, technically, I don't think we've found something by investigating a place twice, but we have gotten different dialogue, which is interesting. All right, good. Sweet. Now I can play the sweet. Now I can play the music Junpei plays?
Junpei, would you be so kind as to play the piano? I'm unable to, you see.
Even though he just... Well, I guess he can't sight read because he can't see.
I'm sure I needn't tell you, but the keys on this piano are not what you might expect them to be. C won't be C, D won't be D, and so forth. You must listen carefully to determine which keys to strike.
Girl, I don't know this. You understand? All right, let's give it a shot. I don't freaking know. How am I supposed to know? Okay, so it should be this one. Okay. Well, I was right to start, so that's good. That's lower? Okay. Oh, this is still not even the right note. Okay. Okay, hold on. Whoa, I just got so dizzy. Out of nowhere. Hold on, I gotta drink some water. We have done nothing that's made me dizzy. I just got super dizzy out of nowhere. That's very strange. Okay. Okay. That was me. I spun that real quick just then. Why'd you do that? Alex, travel back in time or something? Is it ding? Oh. Okay, so it's... Okay, that was really close though. Oh, you can't play the black keys? Okay, well, this is pretty easy so far. As someone, it seemed like it would be fun. Yeah, thank you for that. At least it's not like Silent Hill where it's just like, oh, do this special or Resident Evil or whatever. Do this special thing. How many keys do we got? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 keys. Then you got like a black one here. These two touch each other, then you got a black one in between these two. You got 3 in a row here. I'm doing some drawings. Okay, what do you think? Pretty cool. I mean, that's a piano right there. You know when you can play piano and you watch your daft mate? I would be that daft mate who just can't do it. I would be that person who's just like, now which button's which? Oh, okay, hold on now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it's a different one next. Okay, let's see what this button is. Nope. Okay. Wait, can we hit that note? No, we certainly can. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, then that's gotta be. Then 6 is here, yeah? No. Yes. It's 1, 2, this. And then 2. 7. So we go back to 2, which is here. And then this is 5, I guess? Yeah. So that would be 8. And that will be here, yeah. Alright, and then this one. So that's 2. Don't know what these ones are though. Probably low. Nope. I'm just testing out which notes these are. That's too high. What the hell? How am I gonna get it that high? Wait, oh, it's 4, obviously. Oh shoot, shucks and darn. Okay, we got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, and then 1. That would be 10. The middle one is 3, so that's 11. 3. And then this is key 4, so that's 12 and 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then back to 11, or back to 3, so then it would be 14 here. Up 1. So that's 2. $15. And then down to 1 again. Bada bing! Bing bong, bing bong. Bong bong, bing bing. That sounds really familiar. Isn't that like what Big Ben rings as or something? Who the heck built this piano and what maniac tuned it and let it stay so wretched? It's the Puzzle Pervert. It's a Puzzle Pervert. You can't play the Black Keys? Dang, I love the Black Keys, especially their El Camino album. I love that album, honestly. Good old Birds without a voice. The high notes in the background music are getting you tense. I'm so sorry. You don't need to. Don't listen to this if it's making you tensed. You are that daft, mate, but I'm not that rude. See, as you were entertaining as hell. Exactly. Now, I may not know how to play a piano, but I can entertain. So I hopped on Final Fantasy XIV to do this Valentine stuff and review my in-game house thingy, and I think the game's got some food for the Sadhu, Dotharl, and Serena Mole pairing fans. Oh! Thank God they put more lesbians in that one. You try to continue the free trial base to maintain on the original system you don't have that PC. Do you mean in Final Fantasy XIV or on Neo? You turn the volume way down? Good idea. And we're done. Music's not my forte. Wait, what was that noise?
Junpei, we did it. Looks like it worked. I heard something unlock over by the exit. Let's go.
Good plan. Stand, bow, be seated. I guess he hasn't forgotten that. At least Snake thinks it's funny.
Ha ha ha. Yes, I suppose that was the classroom bell.
That's what it is. Ding dong, ding dong, dong dong, ding ding.
I don't imagine that's what Zero was thinking of, however. No, Zero almost certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school.
Westminster?
The palace in London that plays host to these days, to the House of Parliament. You've heard of Big Ben.
I knew it! Did I say lesbians? Yeah. Alex was telling us about Final Fantasy XIV and how they added a quest line that might be shipping 2 of the women together. Your doorbell made that chime. How about that? I forget the sound of my old doorbell. I kind of miss it now. The quarters are also used in Japanese classrooms a lot. How about that?
Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour.
London? The capital of England, huh?
At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Let's leave this place immediately.
Sounds good, man. I'm out. Yeah, the sign's green now.
I would imagine it means it's now unlocked.
So what the hell are we sitting around here for? Let's get out of here. All right, let's go. Oh, I love these door opening animations. They're kind of stunty. You found it. He came out of the door and into a long, straight hallway.
Another hallway?
Another hallway?
Hmm?
He paused for a moment and turned around to look behind him.
That should do it.
Seven was bent over, apparently doing something to the door.
What's he up to?
Junpei had spoken more or less to himself, but apparently Seven had heard anyway. The larger man stood up and turned to Junpei.
I was just putting one of those plates in there. It ought to keep the door from locking again. Now we can come back here anytime we want, right?
What a smart man.
Ah, why would you want to come back here?
Snake was a reasonable one. In case there's obviously in case there's a puzzle element back here that we have to retrieve to get through the final thing. Apparently they're called Cambridge Quarters. The church is called St. Mary's, but it is in Cambridge. Well, thank you for the clarification. I would not have known.
I might like to play a little piano.
Okay, that's nice, but I don't think it's the truth.
Piano?
Come on, let's get moving. We aren't out of this yet.
I don't think that's the truth, and it is very suspicious. Without waiting for an answer, Seven started off down the
Well,
hallway.
then.
Snake shrugged, sighed, and quietly followed Seven. That's a lie, Junpei thought to
Can't say I
himself.
could ever imagine Seven playing the piano. He couldn't use the piano in there anyway. The keyboard's a mess. But why would he want
Why
to
is it
leave
called
the door unlocked then?
Is it called a keyboard? I guess it is, right?
I have no clue.
I thought there
Hey,
was a
wait
device
for
just
me.
called a keyboard. Or obscure clock lore. The Cambridge Quarters also has lyrics. The bing bong, bing bong, bong bong, bing bong. You gotta tell me these lyrics. Junpei frowned, took one last look at the door, and then walked away towards his companions. Still not thinking of the guy. I bet you. I know now. Seven is a smart man. He's gonna go back and get that watch. You know. I also type on a keyboard on occasion. After some time in the hallway, they emerged into a larger, more open area.
Whoa, a metal grate?
A large metal grate, like the door of a jail, divided in half.
This thing.
Why are the people in this game trying to move objects that look clearly immovable? All through this hour, Lord, be my guide, that by thy power no foot shall slide. Are they just worried about slipping on stuff? Why are they all trying to get these doors open? Well, they shook it for a while, but it didn't move.
Figures.
Are those elevators over there?
No way to know if they're working or not from here. Oh, there's a door just to the left of this grate.
Unfortunately, however, it was locked and refused to open.
Sounds like it's locked.
Yep.
Junpei took a moment to examine the left side of the room.
Stairs leading down.
They're blocked by the grate, though.
But this here seems accessible.
So we can open it?
Nah, I think it's
Ooh.
locked, too. Look.
It's got the Venus card or symbol or something. In the center of the door was a small keyhole. Next to the keyhole, a small symbol had been carved into the metal.
What's this mark? The female symbol.
The female symbol. Wasn't quite sure what to make of it. Snake naturally was somewhat more sure.
The Venus symbol, I imagine. Do you recall the similar symbols near the large central stairway?
Yeah.
They reference many of the solar bodies.
Oh, that's right. The sun, Saturn,
And Earth.
and Earth.
Yeah, I remember.
So, as you can see, that one is likely.
Not the woman symbol, but a Venus symbol.
I do vaguely recall that when we did the other routes, it was maybe the Mars symbol. You have to insert a Volvo on the other side. Do they use the... Wait, does Volvo use the Venus symbol? Because it's a lot like the word vulva.
So I assume.
Hold on. Where's Seven?
While they had been discussing the symbols, Junpei now realized Seven had slipped away. Oh, they used a Mars symbol, I see. His absence now felt. Snake and Junpei turned to look for
There
their
he is,
missing
down that
companion.
hallway.
Seven had left them to head down the hall extending to the right of the
This way,
stairs.
Snake. Follow me.
Junpei grabbed Snake to lead him in the right direction. They both headed off after Seven. Before long, the three of them stood in front of a door.
I wonder if this door will...
You know, this is a game of doors, isn't it? It was a French
How
door.
about that? It opens.
Junpei tested the door and realized that unlike so many others they had encountered, it was a door. Almost as if he was afraid it would suddenly lock itself, Junpei threw the door open. I do love these animations, though. They are stunty. He stepped inside. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, a casino. It only took a moment for Junpei to take in his new
Is
surroundings.
this some kind of casino?
That's horrific and scary, Pine. Oh no! The abandoned factory across the street from you is apparently on fire. That sounds really scary. Is your dwelling going to be safe? The whole grill was a logo. There's like a circle with a line through it. And apparently there's a Mars arrow in it. Your family had a really old Volvo growing up, so you saw the badge a lot. I see. Say door again. Door. We're gonna go through this door.
Sure looks like one.
How many doors they got in this damn game? Before Junpei could comment further, a noise from behind him made him turn around. Snake was shaking the door that they had just come through.
Well, this is troubling.
Look at this little light puzzle we got here. Oh my god, it's so funny. As Seven and Junpei watched, he threw up his hands in frustration, then kicked the door for good
Seems
measure.
we are once again locked in.
There was no reason to panic,
Even
however.
if that door was open, it's not like we had anywhere to go that way.
So we must find another exit then.
All right, guys, let's split up and search this room. Come on, no dawdling. Let's go. Quickly now.
Your dad still has that Volvo, and it's in its 40s now. Are they very well made then? The old factory is set way back from the street. There's a fire crew over there, thank goodness. Maybe it was some kids, you know, like in the abandoned factory doing stuff, and then they accidentally lit something on fire. It seems to happen on video games. In video games a lot. They love using a white flash as a transition, don't they? Investigate the hell out of this thing. I gotta say, now that we're playing the video game, this is great. This is excellent. I love this. This is fabuloso. I can't be mad at this thing. I do want to like save though. Okay. Oh, sure this one. Yeah. B-Deck Casino. Return to title screen? I say yes. I think we've done exceptionally tonight, folks. We got back to where I left off in this game when I played it like 3 years ago. And we're seeing new stuff, which I think is great. Aside from the like 2 hours of them explaining how math works. Would you like to know the flow of gameplay? No, I'm fine. I don't need to know that. Though for the sentiment. It's a 180 from my usual enjoyment. I'm still not big on visual novel character stuff, but big on the gameplay. Isn't that funny? I think it's because they're squandering the visual novel parts of it by having them say like, so 1 + 4 = 5. But 7 + 2 = 9. It's just like, stop! You have to stop! If you explain math that you just made me do to me one more time, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm absolutely gonna lose it. I'll defer to this. Okay. Turn this off. Shut that down. I hope you all have a great rest of your nights. The game... It's not even the game backseating me. It's the game explaining something I just explained to it back. It's like having a conversation with somebody and they just take what you just said and then make it sound like it's their idea. It's like, that's what I just said. Yeah. Just say you agree with me instead of reformulating what I said. Cool bone shirt. Thanks. My dad gave it to me back in the day. Pretty cool. It's got a frolicking skeleton. I was thinking of my papa a lot today when I was working in the basement. And I found the pictures that he used to keep in the car. He used to have a pouch and it had some pictures in it. One was him and my mom. One was my brother. One was me. And then one was like the Virgin Mary or something. I don't know. Some saint or something. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. It was in a little pouch I think he kept his change in. Nice.